Double A. Stay tuned. Our pregame show continues next as we head up to the booth for more right here on the Cedartown High School Bulldogs Sports Network.
Petro's Restaurant in Cedartown, Georgia offers a variety of tastes to please you. Pizza, pasta, delicious hamburgers, big, thick, juicy steaks, and seafood. Petro's Restaurant offers this and much more. Petros has been serving good food with good service in a clean environment for over 30 years. So sit back and relax and let Petros do the rest. Save 10% with your game ticket all weekend when Cedartown plays at home. Call them at 770-748-0072. And Tommy and Terry Marangaka say, go Bulldogs.
This is Brad McFall of the law firm Gammon McFall Villarreal, which has been serving the Cedartown and Polk County community continuously since 1970. Wright Gammon, Brad McFall, Brian Villarreal, and Wayne Gammon are available to handle your legal needs. We specialize in problem solving in a variety of fields, including domestic relations, personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal defense. Look us up at gmvlawfirm.com or 770-748-2815.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown football. It's more than just a game. Commitment.
He's going to run it. He's going to make it.
Sportsmanship.
Touchdown, Cedartown. Beautiful pass. Beautiful catch.
Tradition.
Bulldogs win. Bulldogs win. And everybody is running out onto the field.
Cedartown High School football is on the air.
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs football here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340, the Big Double A. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and Facebook Live. And now let's head down to the field for all the action of Cedartown Bulldog football here on the Big Double A.
Weston Sumner, center, junior. AJ Garcia, offensive line.
Welcome to Catamounts Stadium in downtown. Well, we're not downtown.
Well, we're a few blocks off of Thornton Avenue, which is one of the main drags.
Yeah.
Harmon Field. Harmon Field.
We're almost in downtown. Harmon Field.
No, Harmon Stadium, Bill Chappell Field.
Yes. Harmon Stadium, Bill Chappell Field.
Bill Chappell's head coach up here for 142 years, I think. Or it seemed like it every time we played him.
He was the coach when I played, when you played.
Yes.
Which was
and was coached before that
a few years ago.
This stadium is actually about a block away from the high school too. We're not too far away. We've got the presentation of the colors and the national anthem, so let's listen in for that.
The commander of the color guard and carrying the United States flag is Cadet Staff Sergeant Zachary Garcia. Carrying the Georgia flag is Cadet Private Genesis Perez. The two guards are Cadet Colonel Sergio Diaz and Cadet Staff Sergeant Andre Perez. After a moment of silence, the Dalton High School Catamount Marching Band will perform
The guy
our national
sounds
anthem.
like David Grove. All right, we're waiting on the band. right. I think they did real good.
Great rendition of the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, we have great seats here tonight in the press box on the 45-yard line. That would be the north end zone to our left and the south end zone to our right. And we're on the 45-yard line. That's good seats.
Yes, it is. And for those that don't know it, and most people in Cedartown should, Cedartown comes into this ball game 3-0 in region, 7-0 all over overall. And then Dalton, they're having a
tough year.
A rebuild year. They are 0-7.
Got a lot of freshmen
into this game. Yeah, they do. They've got a young team, but Frank, as they came out on the,
they were
huge as they came out to warm up. I mean, they've got some big offensive and defensive linemen.
Yes,
so maybe they're just lacking some in some skill positions.
I like how you put down here at the bottom. They have 32 freshmen. We have 22. They have 20 sophomores. We have 22. They have 10 juniors. We only have 7. And they have 14 seniors. We have 20 seniors. We got a good senior class this year.
Yes, we do. But way Cedartown stands in the region right now, it's Cartersville 3-0 region and 7-0 overall. Cedartown's 3-0 in the region, 7-0. We haven't played Cartersville. That'll be next week. And Altoona 2-1 in the region, 4-3 overall. And Hiram is 2-1 in the region and 3-4 overall. Then Cass is 1-3 in the region, 1-3, and they're 4-4 overall. Then you go to Woodland 0-3, Dalton 0-3, and Southeast Whitfield's not playing a region schedule this year.
And we have 7 teams playing a region schedule, right? Or 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And so the top 4 are going to actually go to the playoffs. So there will be a lot of realigning of the region in the last 3 ball games.
The region we're in now, all of the teams in our region were in 5A last year. We were in 4A, so they dropped them down to 4A. So we're playing the 5A region from last year. And Andrew, who is Cartersville playing?
They've got Alatoona tonight.
Alatoona. So it's Cartersville and Alatoona. We'll watch that closely because next week when Cartersville comes to Cedartown, that's basically the region championship game.
I think if Cedartown wins tonight, guys, Cedartown would more than likely clinch a home playoff berth. They would play on November the 15th. November the 15th is going to be the first week of the state playoffs. Cedartown is already.
That's going to be 2 weeks after we.
That's right.
After we finish our season.
Well, they pushed it back because of Hurricane Helene. We were lucky. We were off the Friday night. The hurricane came through. But a lot of the teams in South Georgia and East Georgia, they couldn't play. They tried to
messed up their fields too.
Yeah. They tried, but they just could not do it. So
and some of those places don't even have power yet. Like the Augusta area, parts of Jeff Davis County and Coffee County, those areas are still without power, and that's been kind of an ongoing issue for them. But so we already had that 1 week off at the end of the regular season with that open week built in there. So now 2 weeks before we hit the state playoffs. Of course, we still have to get there.
That's right.
And Dalton may be 0-7, but I wouldn't put past anything with Dalton. Ask Alabama.
Ask Alabama.
Or Tennessee.
Yeah. Or Missouri.
Yeah.
Or even Georgia.
Yes.
Here comes Mr. Attorney himself.
The most well-dressed person here. We are good. Bill Lundy drove all the way in from Atlanta, so he is still in his courtroom finest, and we'll have him down on the sideline here in just a few moments. This is the final road game of the regular season, as the Cedartown Bulldogs will, of course, take on Dalton today. Next week we have the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes, as we mentioned, and then to wrap up the regular season on October the 25th, the Woodland Wildcats for our homecoming matchup. 6 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock here before we kick things off. Let's take a 2-minute break for our pregame, halftime, and postgame sponsors, and we'll come back with more of our pregame coverage on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
If there's home improvement, then there's life improvement. Enjoy family moments with propane gas logs and experience a warm glow with no mess at the push of a button. With propane appliances, you can also enjoy endless hot water with propane water heaters, precision cooking, a hotter, more efficient dryer, and an outdoor living room with fire pits and heaters. Not just home improvement, life improvement. Take comfort in Blossman.
Here's the deal. Free remote control with purchase of gas logs or fireplace from Blossman Gas. See stores for details.
At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we specialize in hands-on training for high-demand careers. GNTC offers programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. With the Hope Career Grant, many of our programs are offered tuition-free. Apply now. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. High-demand careers begin here.
Petro's Restaurant in Cedartown, Georgia offers a variety of tastes to please you. Pizza, pasta, delicious hamburgers, big, thick, juicy steaks, and seafood. Petro's Restaurant offers this and much more. Petro's has been serving good food with good service in a clean environment for over 30 years. So sit back and relax and let Petro's do the rest. Save 10% with your game ticket all weekend when Cedartown plays at home. Call them at 770-748-0072. And Tommy and Terry Marangaka say, go Bulldogs.
This is Brad McFall of the law firm Gammon, McFall, Villarreal, which has been serving the Cedartown and Polk County community continuously since 1970. Wright Gammon, Brad McFall, Brian Villarreal, and Wayne Gammon are available to handle your legal needs. We specialize in problem solving in a variety of fields, including domestic relations, personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal defense. Look us up at gmvlawfirm.com or 770-748-2815.
Welcome back to Cedartown Bulldogs football. As we're just getting ready for kickoff here at Harmon Field in Dalton, Georgia. Glad to have you along with us here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. The team captains are coming out for the Cedartown Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are wearing their road jerseys, the white jerseys with the black letters and numbers trimmed in red, and the silver breeches with the red trim down the side. Dalton's captains, I think, are approaching as well. Dalton wearing all red tops with white pants, red helmets with a circular kind of an oval logo on their helmets with a D in there. Yeah. Cedartown, of course, with their...
Adrian Gongoro is one of the captains. He's number 3. Number 5 is Hendricks London, and he's a senior. Also, Caleb Staton is a senior, and he is a captain. And Denzel Vasquez is a senior, and he's the other captain. For Cedartown, number 74 for Cedartown is Garnet Day, and he's one of the captains tonight. Number 51 for Cedartown is Orlando Lopez, and he's one of the captains. Number 29 for Cedartown is Jaquavian Price, and he's one of the captains. And number 13, Sam Smith, is a captain for the Bulldogs tonight.
Having the coin toss right now.
These gentlemen have all players in red and all coach on that sideline. Can you control your players and your coaches? All right, players on the ground, do not get hit. Players out of bounds, do not get hit. Are we clear? After a good play is over, when you get up, the white and the red, celebration with your own team, not over falling opponents. Got it? If you have a problem with somebody in a different color uniform, that's the black and white stripes are here. We'll take care of the other team, you can take care of yours, right? You guys know who your knuckleheads are.
A very true statement.
I mean, that is golden.
Not fun for anybody. Since you have traveled the farthest called form, we have a tail, red, head blue. What would you like? What did he say? Head tail. Let's see what we got. All right. So it is tails. All right, they won.
Did we win a toss?
And we're electing to receive.
Listen, we just won the toss, and I'm not sure what I think about it.
Because we've lost it every week.
Every single week, yeah.
Cedartown has won the toss and has elected to receive. Dalton will defend the east wall.
All right, Bill, you'll need to be on this side because because it was breaking up just a little bit.
Okay. How about? Okay.
All right, now you're good.
Good.
All right,
By the
so
way, this is a grass field, guys. Look at this.
Yeah,
Hey, I love it.
Oh man.
And you wonder, Europe, the carpet capital of the world, why they don't have artificial turf.
I think
Joe
they just.
McClendon, that's going to be the trivia question next Thursday. I can tell you that right now.
All right, here come the Bulldogs.
This is Tiff Bermuda. This is Tiff Bermuda Field.
It's beautiful.
It really is a beautiful field.
The sign said tonight, Cedartown Bulldogs, Cedartown Bulldogs.
Yes, it does.
Well, that's all there is to it, guys.
That's it.
Well, years ago, we asked the question, what is a Catamount? That did not have a good ending.
I was here that night with Frank Sr. broadcasting that game.
Yes, sir.
remember it like it was yesterday. And you know what the PA system guy said after the ball game?
Now, Bulldogs, do you know what a Catamount is?
It's a mountain lion that eats bulldogs for supper.
Is that what he's?
That's what he said.
Okay, well, let's hope we can turn it around tonight. Wow. Boy, this is a storied football field, a very old football field.
Yes, it is.
Big games. Y'all guys remember Coach Bill Chappell?
Yes.
One of the all-time greats. You know, he was good friends with Coach John Hill, except on one certain Friday night a year.
Hey, Bill, you probably need to move over to our right side.
I got it. I'll do so. Yeah.
All right, so Cedartown is going to receive. Won the kickoff, or won the toss and elected to receive.
Most of the time we elect to defer.
Yeah.
But we didn't tonight. And back for Cedartown is DeMarcus and Tay Harris, number 27, Tay Harris, and number 8, DeMarcus Garner. His brother is playing football down at Mississippi College over in Mississippi. And he's come to a couple of games this year.
Kicking off for the Catamounts will be number 14, and that will be
Rax Bennett.
And he's only a 9th grader.
He's a 9th grader.
He's a left-footed kicker, Joe.
They might put some reverse English on it.
You know, this is the same uniforms that when we played the state championship. He kicked it way out of bounds. Went out of bounds on about the 35.
So Cedartown's going to have outstanding field position to start this ball game.
We should have it on the 35.
35, yes. Oh, we know they're going to make us kick it. They make them kick it again. You have that option.
Okay. And they'll have to kick from their 35-yard line this time.
I think he was trying to keep it away from Marcus and from Tay.
Yeah, he kicked it way away from Tay and way away from DeMarcus, and it didn't even get down as far as they were. They're standing on the 10-yard line.
Oh, now look, DeMarcus is swapping with number 23, thinking they're going to pooch kick it there.
Yeah, DeMarcus made Rohan Kent go back to where he was. And if it's a short kick right there, he'll be in perfect position to catch a short kick. And there's a kick. And it goes on the other side. And it's taken by one of the up backs. That's Davis. And Davis is still running. He's across the 50 to the 48-yard line. Jules Davis with a good run back of the opening kickoff. I think we'll have it on the 48-yard line of Dalton.
Well, they kicked it right to him, Frank, and Juels was able to use his strength to just push forward and got across the 50 to the Dalton 48-yard line. So that's where Cedartown's going to take over.
All right, is the first play going to be a touchdown tonight? Okay, we've had the first play be a touchdown in several games. And okay, Johnson pitches it back to Tay. Tay is out of bounds at the 45. He picked up maybe 3 yards on the play, and that's it. their defense flowed really quick when they saw us going. That was kind of the short side of the field. You know, maybe if he'd have run to the wide side of the field, he'd have had better luck. All right. Ashton Turner splits out to the left. And Davis goes in motion. Give it off to Mikey. Mikey is going to be hit and dropped. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage, but he still picked up a yard. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 from the 44.
A little conservative here for Cedartown on these first 2 plays.
Yeah, number 51 for them is playing defensive tackle. He's just a sophomore.
Aldo
Tugwell, and he's doing a good job. All right. It looks like we're going to go into a different formation here. Going to shift out of it. And motion to the wide side of the field. Toss sweep back to DeMarcus. And DeMarcus is running here. Okay, it's going to take us 3 plays to score, but DeMarcus is going to go in from the 44-yard line for a touchdown with 10:43 to go here in the first quarter.
Frank, did you see him just pick his path?
Yeah.
He did not go hard, fast. He saw an opening. He would cut there. He'd play off his block.
And then once he got across the 40, he really turned it off.
Yeah, and he cut across field against the grain and was untouched for most of that run.
Yeah. 6-0. But I'll tell you what, that really threw off Dalton, that formation we made, and then we kind of went back into a more traditional set, and
they couldn't
handle it. Yeah.
All right. Bermudez in there for the extra point for Cedartown. There's a snap to hold the kick. It's up. He has got a beautiful extra point kick now, and it's good. And Cedartown leads 7-0, 10:43 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back with the kickoff after this 30-second timeout.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100, and all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
All right, Joe, you just found out some local news. A girl from Cedartown has a son playing for Dalton, right?
Well, that's right. Jan Carden, who married Charlie Smith from Rockmart, Tony Redding just gave me a call and said her son, who's a junior, is playing for Dalton. And the only Smith I see on their roster is a guy named Nash Smith, number 4.
He is a junior and plays offense and defense. There's the kick by Bermudez. It's on the goal line and rolls through the end zone. And Dalton will have it on the 20. That was a good kick by Bermudez.
It sure was.
It was high and long, and it hit right on the goal line. So if the receiver had tried to catch it, he'd probably had 1 foot in the end zone.
Oh, yes, he would.
So it would have been a touchback anyway. All right, the Bulldog defense is out there. We have a good offense, but folks,
we've got a great
defense is outstanding.
We've only allowed, I forget, only something like 60 points, and 21 of those points have come.
Well, I'd say 20. I'd say 28 of them.
Well, it came late in the game when we've got our freshman guys in there. So,
all right, number 16 is quarterback. He's a freshman. Kane Woods hands it off to number 4, Smith, and Smith gets a yard, and he's out to the 21. Nash Smith. Peggy, we think Nash Smith is Jan Carden's boy, and if we can, we're going to try to look in the stands for her during the ball game, see if we can touch base with her. Jan was Peggy's really good friend in high school. All right, they got 3 receivers out to the left, 2 to the right. And quarterback's rushed out of the pocket. Smith is open at the 40. He's across the 50 down to the 45. Big play for Dalton. And that's Nash Smith with the reception. And the ball goes all the way to the 45-yard line.
You know, Frank, if I had to guess, this might be her grandson, knowing the ages.
It possibly could be.
Got timeout on the field.
I think there's a substitution.
One of the players, they have these play cards on their wrist, and his came off. All right, they got 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And the quarterback is rolling out to the right, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds for a loss. He lost it back to the 48.
There's also a flag on the play right there at the Cedartown 49-yard line.
I think we'll decline that flag because that was right in the midst of that holding right there. Yeah. I bet we decline it.
I think we're going to accept it. Yep, so we're going to take the penalty and go back 10 yards.
Have to put the ball back on Dalton's 45-yard line. It'll be first down and 20 now. All right, this time the quarterback stands in the shotgun as Kane Woods. Woods has Smith right next to him. Smith on a little flare out to the right, and he is going to be hauled down on the 44-yard line. That's a sack.
Number 29 for the Dogs.
Jaquavion Price, the senior.
Well, we can see really good from here, too. You know what?
Well, we're very close. We're very close.
We're not far away from the field.
No, there's no track around this field, and from the field to the stand is only about 10 yards.
That's right.
If that far.
It's kind of like Jacksonville State. You're that close.
Uh-huh.
By the way, big win for the Gamecocks this week on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Over New Mexico State. Conference win for the Gamecocks.
All right. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And Woods drops straight back. He's going to be rushed, and he's going to be hauled down for another loss. Back, going to lose about 3 yards that time, back to the 42-yard line.
About 3rd and 24, looks like, Frank.
Yeah. All right, you're going to put it on the 41, so it's 3rd down, 24 from the 41.
At 8:39 to go in the first half, Cedartown leading 7-0.
I think Michael Gibbons Jr. was in on that tackle. I think Chris Johnson was also giving him pressure. All right, they got 4 receivers to the right this time. Motion to the right. And Woods is going to go straight back. Oh, he's going to be hauled down. Oh, we thought we had him back there, but he got up, and now he's going down. Number 19 for Cedartown. That's Quinlan Cothran. Sacks him back on the 25. Man, that's a loss of about 15 yards.
40 yards, 4th and 40.
Probably would have been better had they got him down on that first initial contact, because it just kept on going backwards and backwards.
Yeah, they had the 15-yard penalty, then they had the loss on a first down, loss on a second down, loss on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down and 45.
Number 3 is the punter for Dalton.
That's Adrian Gongora, one of their seniors.
It's a good snap, pretty good kick. And it's going to go out of bounds, going to hit on the 50, roll out of bounds. It hit on the 49 of Cedartown, rolled back over the 50 and goes out of bounds right near the 50, maybe the 49.
So once again, Cedartown's going to have a short field to work with on their second possession of the ball game.
Yep, we're going to have it on 1st and 10 on Dalton's 49-yard line.
Gentlemen, could we not have a better night for football?
Oh,
I mean, it is absolutely perfect.
Well, you know, we had rain for, what, the first 6 or 7 weeks?
Yeah. But, I mean, we got temperatures in the 70s.
It's beautiful.
It's absolutely perfect. How about a score here? That'd make it even more perfect.
All right. Johnson's getting the play. And he's going to toss sweep back to number 6 for Cedartown. That's Jacoby Dorsey. And I think he picked up about 5 yards. Well, he picked up 4 yards. He got it to the 45. We got to go to the 39 for a first down. So that'll be 2nd down and 6. This is such a great place to play football.
It's just a classic high school stadium.
All right. We're going to shift to an unbalanced line, motion to the near side of the field. Yeah.
Dalton got it.
Dalton got it.
Yeah, Johnson tried to give it to Davis, and I think he put it on his hip and not in his breadbasket. And we fumbled, and Dalton recovers the ball on the 46-yard line.
Cedartown hasn't done that often.
I was about to say, I can't recall a time we fumbled like that this season. We've had some turnovers. I think we've had a few interceptions and a few fumbles, but not one like that on an exchange.
Right. I don't think so either, Andrew.
I don't think we've had a fumble on an exchange either, and I think Coach Abrams is going to have a talk with Isaiah and Davis and tell them they better not do it again. All right, I got one man split way out to the right. Smith is in the backfield with a quarterback and a little sweep out to the right, and Smith is going to get 1, 2, 3 yards. Got it out to the 49.
Got a flag.
Tay Harrison stop it.
Wonder if it was an illegal forward pass. Was he past the line of scrimmage when he tossed that ball?
No, he was
behind there.
But he tossed it back. I mean, that was
the umpire called that. So a lot of times it's holding when the umpire calls it, or a false start. No flag.
Wave it off. Okay, picked up 3 yards on the play. The ball is on the 49-yard line now, and it's 2nd down and 7.
He may have thought about an ineligible receiver downfield, but it was more of a lateral than a forward.
And that toss was kind of dangerous too. I mean, it was in the air for a long time.
All right, this is a different formation. They got 2 men right outside the left tackle, and they're going to give it. No,
it's a
busted play. And Mikey comes there, and he slams the quarterback down on the 44.
The running backs went one way and the quarterback went another way, and he didn't know what to do with it.
You know, that happens when you're a freshman sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And you're playing varsity.
3rd down and 12 on that loss for the Catamounts. 5:35 to play here in the first quarter. Cedartown leads 7-0.
All right, number 71, Dalen Holiday, went out, and number 66, Adrian Galloway, came in as nose man. And we got 4 receivers out to the left, and he's rushed and going to go down in the back.
No time to.
Sam Smith came in there and just disrupted everything, and he went down back on the 35. So they've gone back this drive.
That's 4th down and about 20.
They had one play where they gained yardage and then they lost it all. They gained to the 49 and they've lost from the 49 all the way back to the 35.
Sam Smith with that shoestring tackle there kind of dove for his feet and got him. So here's the punt.
And Sam's so quick he didn't have a chance.
No chance at all.
All right. There's the snap. And he kicks it away.
Out of bounds.
And it went way out of bounds. I think it went out of bounds maybe at the 45. But the referee's going to mark it at the 40. I don't think it ever got to the 40, Joe.
about a 25-yard punt.
Yeah.
Frank, if you'll look at their offensive line, none of the guys are the big guys that we saw coming in, and so our defense is able to put pressure on that quarterback. If he's going to pass against Cedartown, it can't be a drop back. It's got to be something play action or quick.
Needs to be a sprint out.
He's got to come up and just throw it immediately and not drop back, because we're going to put pressure on him all night long if he tries that.
All right. Isaiah and Davis are in there. He hands it off to Davis. Davis off the right tackle. Davis splits a pair of defenders, gets it across the 40 down to the 39-yard line. And that'll be a first down for Cedartown.
Tackle from behind there by Kendricks London, one of their guys that goes both ways. But it is a first down for the Dogs inside Dalton territory once again. North Cobb Christian leads Rockmart 7-0. That's Rockmart. That's basically the region championship game in that region.
All right, Isaiah comes up to the line of scrimmage. We've got the basic wing tee, and Isaiah rolls out, and he doesn't find anybody, so he runs, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he's marking it a yard short of the head lineman is.
Is he?
Yeah. Yep. He's going to mark it on the 40, and
I'll say we lost 3 yards.
Was on the 39.
I just don't know if that play really ever got off the ground like he wanted it to. He rolled out. It was a passing play.
He was pressured in the backfield, and he gave up on the pass right after he was pressured. All right, we got 2 wide receivers, basic wing T, going to give it off to Davis again, and Davis is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage. We got a yard back. It's third down. No, he picked up 2 yards.
Yeah, this near
third down and 9.
This near official did give him a yard
more than the head linesman did.
Yeah.
The head linesman looks like Wimpy, doesn't he? That's a Popeye character for you guys who don't know. All right, Aston Turner splits to the left, and DeMarcus is to the right. And the coach is having a fit about his defense, and so we're going to take a timeout with them. There's 2:48 to go here in the first quarter. The Bulldogs have 3rd and 9, and we'll be back after this 60-second timeout.
Hey football fans, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and you're listening to Cedartown Bulldog football on WGAA Cedartown. I want to wish all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big Double A. Go Dogs!
Paid for by Kelly for House.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Isaiah stands in the shotgun, rolls out. He's got people over there, and DeMarcus Garner makes the catch and gets the first down all the way down to the 27-yard line, maybe the 26. It's going to be on the 26, 1st and 10, Cedartown from there. But did that not look good? I mean, it just looked perfect.
Yeah. Perfect.
Of course, they don't have the best defense. They got a lot of young kids out there playing.
They've got some good football players coming up the pipeline, though. I was told. More on that in just a second.
All right, Jaquavian Price is the fullback and going to give it to him. He's going to be hit by the linebackers.
But he was hit hard by number 40.
He got 3 yards on the play.
The Dalton radio announcer was telling me before we got started that Dalton's middle school team won the state title in their division So they've got some good players coming up, but it's going to take a little while to develop. Cedartown football's been through that. We went through that several years ago.
Weston Godfrey is the man that made the tackle, Joe, and he's a 10th grader. So he's probably off that middle school state championship team. There is a flag.
False start.
Yeah, we told them we were going to shift.
Wonder if someone.
Okay, that's going to put us back across the 25 to the 28-yard line. It'll be second down and 12 from there. All right, Tay Harrison in motion. Tay is running out over the left side. He's got the ball inside the 15. He's going to be hauled down out of bounds at the 13-yard line. That's going to be another first down for the Bulldogs. And, Tay kind of didn't get in a hurry. He was just waiting for everybody to block.
Dalton has a player on the field, injured, number 5.
All right, we got a timeout on the field for an injured player. We'll be back with this ball game. 1:54 to go in the first quarter. Cedartown leads 7-0, and we're driving on the 13-yard line. Back after the 60-second break.
Whether your dream floats or rolls, whether it's a business opening or a home closing, whatever your path, it all starts here. Welcome to Kinder Banking. Welcome to Coosa Valley Credit Union. No bankers, just neighbors. Coosa Valley Credit Union. Experienced, always nearby, and anyone can join.
Federally insured by NCUA.
George and John Marangakis wish the Bulldogs a winning season and invite everyone to Zorba's after the game or for lunch or dinner. It's Zorba's for delicious choices in American, Italian, and Greek cuisine. From pasta to pizza, chicken and seafood dishes, or delicious juicy steak cooked to perfection, Zorba's friendly staff will serve it hot and fresh with a smile. Dine in or carry out. Call Zorba's at 770-748-8490.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
All right, the Bulldogs are in on the line now, ready to go. Isaiah Johnson in the shotgun, motion to Davis, and Isaiah turns it up. He's running a little option, got it down to the 5-yard line, maybe the 6. So that's going to be what? Second down and 3.
Hiram's leading Woodland of Cartersville 14-4. How do you get a 4?
Two safeties.
Two safeties, but I mean,
you don't hear that doesn't happen very often.
No, I was thinking 2 safeties, but
all right, we're in the base wing T. They're going to man split out to the right, going to give it inside to Mikey. And Mikey's going to be wrestled down at the 5. He's going to pick up maybe 2 yards on the play. But number 52, is that 52 or 62? 52 for Dalton made a good play that time. That's Peyton Starling, and he's a 12th grader, defensive lineman. And he got Mikey real quick. But it's third down and 2 now. The ball is on the 5-yard line.
40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Cedartown trying to get the ball in the end zone here, or at least get a first down before we switch into the field.
All right, Johnson puts a man in motion, going to give it off to Davis. Davis is going to be hit as he crosses the 5, but he gets down to the 2-yard line, so it's going to be a first and goal for Cedartown.
They haven't stopped the clock. It's still running. We may not get a playoff. No, they do stop it finally at 13 seconds. Now the clock is running.
First and goal for the 2. The clock is running. Give it to Davis again. He's off the left tackle, right tackle, and he goes in for the touchdown. Jewels Davis, touchdown for Cedartown with 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And the Bulldogs lead now 13-0. They just blocked that great.
They did.
And Jewels really didn't get hit. Whoever was hitting him before got blocked that time. All right, they're going to send in the
extra point
people.
No, because Isaiah was still standing out there like we might be going for 2, but
I know it. All right, we have to kind of hurry, but Bermudez kicks a beautiful extra point. It's 14-0, and we'll be back with a kickoff after this 30-second timeout.
Bring rugged durability and high-grade performance to your home laundry room with a Maytag commercial-grade residential washer. Engineered with powerful parts including a 1/2 horsepower motor and dual-action agitator, it is truly built to last. Shop Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings today and bring home a powerful washer. Visit the showroom at Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings in Cedartown, 539 West Avenue, 770-748-7936, or visit them online at www.rudywoods.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
We got some really fast people on the kickoff coverage team. Tay Harris is on there. Quinlan Cothran, Jacoby Dorsey.
Nothing but backs, running backs.
Michael Gibbons, Roshan Kent,
Sam Smith,
Chris Johnson. All right, Bermudez kicks it away, and that one's going to go way down in the end zone, 5 yards deep in the end zone and out of the end zone, and Bermudez is kicking off beautifully and kicking those extra points beautifully. You know, we may get to see him kick a field goal if they can stop us a little bit. All right, there's 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter, so they probably will just run one play.
Well, so far in 2 kickoffs, 2 touchbacks. And Bermudez is in his late season form right now.
Yeah, Bill was talking about how he really kicks off good.
Yeah.
Do you like that kickoff, Lundy?
Frank, he's a weapon. He's absolutely a weapon.
Is.
And I'm not so sure we can't kick a field goal once we reach the 30-yard line.
I think we can.
Which for high school is remarkable.
Yeah. All right, number 16, Kane Woods he is a freshman, and he is the quarterback. He has a receiver out to his right, one to his left. He has kind of a slot to the left, motion to the wide side of the field. Going to give it to the tailback. He's got some room up the middle. He gets it out to the 26-yard line. He's going to be stopped there by the Bulldogs. And that's the end of the first quarter. The Big Double A's coverage of Cedartown High School will continue after we have this 60-second timeout. The Bulldogs lead 14-0 at the end of the first quarter.
Bojangles is all about flavor. We've got flavor in our perfectly seasoned chicken, flavorful fixins, hence the name, and all over our seasoned fries. I mean, just look at the seasoning on these fries. Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot you can't see me. Anyway, Bojangles uses traditional Southern recipes with a little zip, a little kick, and a little spice, because we believe that life is too short to be bland.
Hey, Bulldog fans, it's Bo time. Your Cedartown Bojangles at 135 North Main Street in Cedartown.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown, or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
All right, Kane Woods is the quarterback. for Dalton. He has men split out to each side, 2 tight wings, and a man in the backfield, and he's going to give it to that tailback. No, he's running it. Woods is going to run out here, and he's going to be tackled down. Who was that just came up and murdered him?
It was number 8. It's DeMarcus.
Yeah, DeMarcus Garner. He knocked the
wind out of him.
Flip out of him.
He used that shoulder pad to kind of shove him out there.
Yes, he did.
First down.
I think that's the second first down that Dalton's had tonight. 14-0 Cedartown.
I don't think we expected the quarterback to run it there.
He fooled me on the
me
fake.
too. All right, got a slot to the right, 1 man split to the left, motion to the left, give it off to the tailback. He's right straight up the left tackle. He gets it out to the 35-yard line, picked up maybe, all right, he picked up 3 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Sam Smith on the tackle.
Number 11, Ashton Parker, was the running back for them. He picked up 3 yards. Smith comes in fast when he's ready to tackle. He has a big closing.
As soon as he reads it's a run all the way. He is quick to come up.
All right, number 10 splits way out to the right for them. And we got this unusual set. We got 3 backs in the backfield. And the running back, he gets through the initial line, but the linebackers, Mikey was there, Jacoby was there, and Price was there.
You didn't see this, Frank, but Smith was on the outside. And as soon as the ball was snapped, he fired in there, and the 2 blockers coming, he stuffed them, and
that's why he couldn't go anywhere.
No, caused chaos right there at the point of attack is the reason we got him so quickly.
All right, they picked up 6 yards on the first 2 downs. It's 3rd down and 4. The ball is on the 38-yard line. I think that's number 10. Is that number 10 or number 18 out there to the right? Number 12 to the near side. And they were in motion. Number 86 and number 74 both were in motion that time.
And that is 18 out there on the wide
right, okay. Number 18.
Number 18, that's Camden London. He's just a 10th grader. And it says he plays center. But center is not a wideout.
Usually not. Inside 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Cedartown 14, Dalton nothing.
3rd down and 9, number 12. That Searles splits out to the left, and number 18, London, splits out to the right. The quarterback drops straight back. Woods is going to be flushed out, and he's going to be tackled from behind by Quinlan Cawthron. And you just can't hold that ball that long.
They can't hold it that long. You know, as much pressure as.
And when you got 2 SEC safeties, you know, and we got 2 SEC safeties playing for us. It's hard for the wideouts to get open. All right, number 3.
It's number 3 punting.
Adrian Gongoro. And he's going to punt it from about the 30-yard line. There's a good snap. And he kicked the ball away from he kicked away from DeMarcus.
Yeah, DeMarcus just stood there and looked at it as it sailed out of bounds.
On the 39-yard line.
Well, that ball went out of bounds on about the 50. The 39 is nowhere near it went out of bounds.
Guys, I think it just hit me. I've been thinking the punter is not a good punter, but I think he's a very good punter. He just doesn't want to kick it to DeMarcus Gardner.
I don't think so either, Bill.
I think you're right. I think they'd rather just kick it out of bounds and take it where it goes out of bounds.
All right, the offense comes in on the field for the Bulldogs. They come right up to the ball. DeMarcus is split way out to the right. Tay is a short wing to the left, and we're going to give it to Davis. No, we're going to fake it to Davis and throw it
Wide
to
open.
DeMarcus. And he's going to take it on the 15-yard line and run it in for the touchdown.
He was open by 10 or 12 yards.
A 61-yard pass play for the Bulldogs for a touchdown. Tell us about it, Bill.
Now, Tay Harris, you know, when you run the ball as well as the Bulldogs, when you have that play-action pass, Tay Harris just went down, blocked, released, turned it uphill. Guys, he was open by 15 yards.
Yeah.
And by the way, that's a scary pass sometimes.
Come up toward us, Bill. Come up toward us about 5 yards.
What about now?
A little bit more.
But I don't want to get on their sideline. They might kick me off. But
all right, you're good.
Beautiful play, just a beautiful play. You know, when the ball's in the air like that, you see that kind of wide open, just catch the football, and Tay Harris, you can count on him to catch the football.
Flag on the play on the far side. I don't know what. Maybe just
unsportsmanlike conduct, Cedartown.
Okay, now I didn't see that. Did you guys pick up anything?
No, I didn't either.
Neither did I.
Must have been taunting or something. That'll be marked off on the kickoff.
Just a beautiful pass play. You know, you love to see that kind of play work because the coaches work on it in practice. It's a deception play to a degree, but it only works if you have a good running game. And we do have a very good running game. So that was how many yards, Frank? 61 yards?
61.
Pass and catch. Beautiful pass there. Look, I can't say enough good things about Michael Gibbons.
He was about to outrun the pass.
Yeah.
He had to slow up a little bit, turn around. But the defender was not close enough to catch him.
All right, they marked the ball in play, and looks like we're going to try to run a play for the two-point conversion, and we do. And Isaiah gets in for the two-point conversion.
Yeah, I saw that from here,
22-0.
Nothing complicated about that, Frank. A straight snap to Isaiah Johnson, right up the gut. Two-point conversion. That's a good play.
All right, the ball, it's 22-0 with 8:47 to go here in the first half. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back with a kickoff right after this.
Cedartown High School football is brought to you by AutoMedic, your local automotive mechanic. 770-324-5544. AutoMedic is located at 4582 Buchanan Highway. That's the old Highway 27 at the foot of Dugdown Mountain. Jesse and the staff at AutoMedic can repair any vehicle, engine rebuilds, diagnostics, oil changes, minor repairs, or upgrades on your car. AutoMedic can do it all. Call them today at 770-324-5544 or visit them at 4582 Buchanan Highway. That's AutoMedic.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
All right, the head linesman is marking the ball on the 25-yard line. We're going to kick it from the 25. The other night, Wednesday night, and New Mexico State had a great kicker, Bill. He kicked the ball off from the 25 and it went to the 5-yard line.
What?
He kicked it off from the 25 to the 5.
Well, stay tuned here for Bermudez.
All right, Bermudez kicks it off. That's a good kick. And the young man takes it on the 21. And there's a bunch of people hit him on the 33-yard line. And I think that's where they're going to give it to him.
By the way, guess who was at the bottom of the pile for Cedartown? One guess only.
13. Sam Smith.
It's Sam Smith. Yeah, I love that kid. I'm going to miss him. What a player. What a player. It's been a thrill to watch and broadcast.
For 3 years. I mean, he's been a starter for Cedartown for 3 years.
And Mr. Bulldog.
Yeah.
Mr. Bulldog. What an honor.
Well, he exemplifies Mr. Bulldog.
He does. You know, we have a swarming defense. I know you guys have been talking about that already, but our defense just, I mean, we just suffocate you. Whoa.
All right, number 55 in there at noseman for Cedartown. That's Jacoby Diamond. And Chris Johnson. And Dalen Holiday are all in there, and he's running tough. He broke a tackle on the 33 and got it out to the 41.
Nash Smith. Now, Joe McClendon, did you say there is a Cedartown connection for number 4 for Dalton, Nash Smith?
Nash
Great running back.
Smith.
We think, yeah, go ahead and tell
Well,
him.
Jan Carden, I think that's her grandson. Jan married Charlie Smith out of Rockmart.
Really?
Yeah, they live here in Dalton. I think Charlie is an optometrist here in Dalton, the best I remember. Of course, my memory's not what it used to be.
Mine either. All right, we got a slot to the right, split in to the left, and quarterback is going to be flushed out of the pocket, throw it down the field, and he almost had a man.
His hands, but
DeMarcus Gardner went over his shoulder and knocked the ball away.
That's why Kentucky is happy to have him next season. That was an SEC style defensive play by him to knock that one out there right at the right moment.
Andrew, well described. That is exactly what that was.
Did y'all hear, was it Jaden Johnson for Arkansas?
Yes.
His name was called out several times against Tennessee last week.
Yeah, number 8 on the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yeah.
So we're going to have another Cedartown number 8
We're going to have them all over the SEC.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Third down and 6 yards for Dalton. Now we have timeout called.
All right, Dalton calls timeout with 7:42 to go here in the first half. We'll take it with them. We'll be back with more Cedartown football action after this 60-second break.
Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Cedar Stream, the industry leader in screen printed apparel. They offer screen printing, embroidery, and signs and banners. At Cedar Stream, they have a fully automated screen printing facility here in Cedartown with the ability to efficiently and effectively distribute products all over the United States. Cedar Stream is a local family-run business with a big vision. Contact Cedar Stream today to find out what they can do for you. 800-686-7488 or cedarstream.com. Cedar Stream, shirts, it's what we do.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
All right, third down and 6 for the Dalton Catamounts. 3 receivers on the right side, 1 to the left. He's in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Throw up the middle, almost intercepted by Sam Smith right off the front of his arm there. And Cedartown's going to force 4th down, but I'll tell you what, Joe, he just about picked that thing off.
It would have been 6 more points had he gotten it. It's almost thrown right to Sam.
You know, Bill, you were right there on the field. You kind of had an eye on that. Very close to a pick.
Well, you know, Sam Smith is an aggressive player. As soon as he read a pass, he dropped off very quickly. Yeah, he could have had a pick 6. They're going to rag him out a little bit that in the film room Monday.
DeMarcus Gardner back deep to receive the punt. Let's see if they actually kick it in bounds this time. Here's the snap. There's the kick. It will be in bounds, and it's a booming kick. DeMarcus is going to take it back. He fumbled it, picks it back up. Now he readjusts. Stiffs arms a man, goes to the 20, to the sideline and out of bounds at the 23-yard line. So that's where Cedartown will take over. DeMarcus Gardner with a great stiff arm there. That little bit of a muff on that punt there. Able to pick it up, though, to save the possession.
You guys notice how effortless DeMarcus Gardner moves? He always seems like he's in charge and command of what he's doing on the field.
Looks like he's fixing to kick it into gear, you know?
Yeah.
He didn't have an opportunity or a lane to run downfield, so he just ran out of bounds that time.
I'll tell you, that Texas quarterback that won the national championship several years ago, big, tall fella, if you've said his name, I'd know.
Oh, Young.
Yeah, Young.
Yeah, Young, yeah. That DeMarcus kind of floats like that, and he's moving faster than anybody. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah. All right, Cedartown has 2 receivers way out to the left. Tay Harris is a tight wing on the right side. No, that's Rohan Kent on the right side. And Juelz Davis is in the backfield, and we call him timeout because we were about to run out of time. No, Dalton called the time. No, Cedartown called the timeout.
Referee can't make up his mind.
All right, 7:24 to go here in the first half. The Bulldogs lead 22-0. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to Cedartown.
He fumbled the snap again, and Dalton fell on it again.
That's the second time today we fumbled like that on an exchange.
I don't think that Isaiah ever got the ball that time.
And we just haven't seen that.
Bill, did you have a good look at that?
Well, the exchange didn't happen well. It happened on the exchange, so you know, what exactly? I don't know if he pulled out a little bit too fast or missed on the snap count, but it was literally on the exchange, not a handoff.
Regardless, Dalton has the best field position they've had tonight. They have it 1st and 10 on Cedartown's 24-yard line. And
7:18 left to go in the half.
Woods stands in the shotgun. He's got 2 running backs in there with him. He's going to run a tall sweep. He's going to run a... Oh no!
So it was off DeMarcus's hands. He almost picked it off, but when he tipped it, the Dalton receiver called it for the touchdown, but we have
roughing a passer.
Yep.
And so they'll be able to kick the ball off from the 45-yard line.
Guys, didn't DeMarcus get a hand on that?
He did.
Okay, wow.
In fact, had he not tipped it, it probably would have been incomplete.
Well, I thought he was going to intercept it.
I did too. I thought he was going to intercept it and run it all the way back. It looked like he had this wide side of the field right open.
There would have been nobody to catch him.
No.
So 7:10 to play in the first half. Dalton scores on a trick play, almost like a halfback pass, little flea flicker.
It was a halfback pass. All right, Gongorio is going to attempt the extra point. There's the snap to hold the kick. It's up. It's good. And it's 22-7 with 7:10 to go here in the first half. Back with a kickoff after this 30-second timeout.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
And we're back. Cedartown Bulldogs football. 7:10 to play in the first half. Dalton cashes in on a Cedartown turnover and a halfback pass. Almost looked like a tall sweep, but then it was a halfback pass, and It was tipped by DeMarcus Gardner right at the goal line, and then the receiver back there for Dalton catches the tip and scores the touchdown.
Drill. That's the reason you run the tip drill right there.
Yep. So Dalton on the board, 22-7 now, with 7:10 to play here in the first half.
All right, Gongoria is going to kick off from the 45 of Cedartown.
I'd kick onside if I was them.
Tay Harris is right in the middle on the 20, and DeMarcus, wow, he kicked it out of the end zone.
He just about took out all the people waiting in line at the concession stand. It was a liner.
All right, Gongoria can kick the ball straight, and he can kick it long. He just hasn't wanted to. All right, the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20. They're going to have it on the far hash mark, and it'll be 1st and 10 from there. Bugs is there too.
Yep, he's there too.
Okay. All right, thank you, Andrew.
You're welcome.
My dogs have gone to Walmart. No, they've gone to Home Depot. All right. Isaiah has got just the plain old regular formation, and Mikey got the ball, and he runs it out to the 40, and a guy who was playing defensive halfback cut his legs out from under him on the 40, so he picked up 20 yards on the play, and 20-yard pickup by Michael Gibbons, and it's 1st and 10 for Cedartown on the 40-yard line.
You got timeout again or what?
He just told the safety to go out of the game.
Now, why would that possibly happen? The referee dropped the game and sent number 20 off the field.
One of the free safeties?
Yeah. Dalton free safety.
Yeah. Strange.
I don't know.
All right,
I give it off to Tay Harris. Tay is off the left tackle. He's making people move. He gets it across the 45 out to the 47. So he picks up 7 yards on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 3. At the 2nd down and 4 from the 46.
You know, he made the guy come off. There must have been 12 men on the field, but he's not supposed to do that.
Good point, Joe.
No, the kid went back on. The kid that went on the field is still out there. All right. Motion again. Give it inside to Mikey. Mikey's off the left tackle. He's got a 1st down across the 50 down to the 49-yard line. Michael Gibbons running hard for Cedartown. Fullback and linebacker for Cedartown. And he's a senior for the Bulldogs. Aston Turner splits way out to the right. DeMarcus Garner splits to the left. And we got the basic, well, we got our ends are split way out, but this is the basic offense that we run. And that time he was trying to hit Jewels Davis, and he threw it over his head.
He kind of a line drive pass right there. He tried to zip it over there to him, but he just overthrew him.
Well, Jewels Davis just had a release. It was just a seam route, Frank.
I know it. That's where you have to use touch on the ball and not throw it hard. But that's a Brian Bergdorf special right there. All right. Garner split out to the left, and Aston Turner to the right. Motion to the right. 2-step drop, throw it to Garner. Garner's got a 1st down and just jogs out of bounds after he gets the 1st down.
He had a defender closing in on him, and he didn't see a good angle to get around him, so he takes the yardage and goes out of bounds.
I don't think he wanted to punish the defender either.
Well, he's always assessing. When he has the ball, he's assessing the situation.
All right, Cedartown with a 1st down on Dalton's 38-yard line. The play clock is running. We always run the play clock down to inside of 15 seconds. Move, give it to Tay. Tay's running off the left side. He's got a first down, and he goes out of bounds just beyond the first down marker. All right, the first down marker was on, I think, the 27, and he went to the 26. So it's 1st and 10 Cedartown from the 26.
Bill, our offense always looks like we're running downhill.
Well, Tay kind of bounced off initial contact, didn't he, Bill? And then he picked up that head of speed
so strong
down the far sideline.
All right, Juels Davis and Tay Harris are the short wings. We have 2 tight ends this time on both sides. This is the basic wing tee. The basic wing tee. Johnson puts a man in motion, gives it off to Mikey on the right tackle. Mikey has broken a tackle, and he's inside the 20 down near the first down.
I think he has it. Nope. He's going to be a yard short.
That's a 9-yard pickup on first down. That is where they're looking.
They may be giving him the first down. They stopped the clock.
Well, the referee's got to come down and make a decision when it's that close.
Guys, you notice that we don't see many measurements on the field anymore.
No,
you notice that? Is that you really just don't see very many measurements.
Well, these old boys, Bill, look like they've eaten too many biscuits. So
yeah, I was about to say that guy behind the linebackers, he better watch out.
2nd down in an inch.
All right, 2nd down. Mikey got over 9 yards on the first down carry, and he's going to give it. No, he's rolling out to the right. Got a man in open, and Quinlan Cochran.
Quinlan almost
had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Bless his heart.
Quinlan Cochran, look at him. He's sick. He's absolutely sick. Let's say hit him.
He hit him in both hands.
I'm going to stop right there. Nobody hates it worse than Quinlan. He was open. He ran a great route.
Got a catamount down.
Yeah. And Isaiah put it right in his hands.
Right there in his hands.
All right, injured player on the field. We'll take a timeout with him. You're listening to Cedartown High School football in the home of the Bulldogs, the Big AA, 22-7 with 4:48 to go in the first half.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
All right. It's 3rd down in an inch. We just didn't complete the pass in the end zone. All right, Isaiah's going to give it off to Mikey. Mikey's got the first down across the 15 down to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10 Cedartown from the 13.
No problem there.
You know, it'd take a bus to stop Mikey right there at the line of scrimmage, and I don't see any buses over there on the defense. Do you, Joe?
All the buses are in the parking lot over there.
That's right. All right. Isaiah, basic set, and going to give it to Davis. Davis is off the right tackle, and he gets it down to the 10. So he picked up 3 yards on the play to be 2nd down and 7. All right, we got the ball on the 10-yard line, and all right. Jaquavion Pierce coming in for Mikey.
Jaquavion Price.
Yeah, Mikey Gibbons goes out. Price is the fullback, the normal set. Going to give it to Tay Harris. Tay has got the corner, and he's going in for the touchdown, folks. Tay Harris for the touchdown with 3:41 to go here in the first half. That makes the ball game score 28-7.
A great kick-out block by the left guard, number 51, that sprung Tay off to the corner there.
It's Orlando Lopez, number 51.
Yeah. There was only one man out there, and he blocked him, and
Tay
just cut right behind his block. It was beautiful, beautiful play. All right, are we going to run another two-point conversion? Or is he going to send in the kicker? He's sending in the kicker. All right.
10 seconds on the play clock.
I don't think we're going to get it off.
4 seconds, 3 seconds. Better hurry. There it is.
Snap the hold of the kick. It's up. And he just hooked it in. And somebody called timeout. Also, offside.
Again.
Offside, Dalton.
Wow.
Bless their hearts.
I think we go for 2 now. What do you think?
Agree.
Yeah, looks like Isaiah is getting some words from his head coach out there. Yep, he's going in there. We're going to go for 2.
All right, Mikey is in there. Isaiah's in there. Hayes in there. Quinlan's in there. Chris Johnson is in there. And going to give it off to Mikey. No,
Keeper.
Isaiah goes off the right tackle. And it's good. And it's 30-7 with 3:41 to go here in the first half. You're listening to Cedartown High School football on the home of the Bulldogs, the Big AA. 30-second break for the kickoff.
Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big AA.
Welcome back. Cedartown leads now 30-7, 3:41 to play in the first half. I got a halftime score. Rockmart trailing North Cobb Christian 21-3. That is a region championship game for Region 7 4A, Region 7 2A, beg your pardon. So we'll have updates on that as we go, and halftime scores.
Well, did you hear them
from the studio
talk about the Rockmart and Pierce County last week? They said it looks like Rockmart and Pierce County are going to wind up playing again.
We'll find out.
But Rockmart's going to have to get on it.
There's the kick. It's going to go in the end zone.
5 yards deep in the end zone. And Edgar just seems like it's no problem for him to do that now.
Guys, you notice what a textbook offensive drive that was. We eat the clock up, we run the ball, we mix it up a little bit, and then 7 minutes into the quarter, we score a touchdown.
Well, that's what I was telling Frank at break, that, we answered that score. It was a fluke score, really, for them.
It was.
We just took it, drove down the field, and used the clock to our advantage.
All right, the lineman on defense this time is number 55, Jacoby Diamond. Number 71, Dalen Holiday.
It sure is good to have Jacoby Diamond back out there. Boy, he is a hoss.
Yeah. And number 9, Chris Johnson. All right, 4 receivers out to the right. Quarterback is going to be flushed out. He's hitting the back. It hit the receiver right in the hands, and he dropped it. Bless his heart.
He closed his hands on that and kind of popped out. Cedartown had a defender in the area. We just about were close enough to pick it off.
I think he heard the defender coming down on him.
Yeah, I don't think he could have gained much yardage if he'd caught the ball.
May not have made it back to the line of scrimmage.
You're right, Joe, because that was behind the line. All right, Quinlan Cothran and Dalen Holiday and Chris Johnson are the linemen now. There's 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And the quarterback drops straight back, fires quickly out to the side. And number 4 has got the ball, and he didn't want to go down. And Sam Smith got him, and he couldn't get away from Sam.
Sam hits so hard he loses his helmet every ball game, at least one play.
At least one play. That wasn't a bad pass there by the quarterback either. He kind of threw kind of to the sideways there and got it complete. I mean, this quarterback, a freshman for Dalton, he's got a good future with this team. Yeah. I really feel like
he's going to be a better quarterback by playing as a freshman.
Absolutely, he will.
And it's third down, no gain on the play. Third down and
it's 10. Yep, 3rd and 10.
All right, there's. I got 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. And number 32 is in the backfield. That's Ray Rivera. And he's a 9th grader, too. And the quarterback's going to be rushed out. Oh, and he got away from the pressure from Quinlan Cothran, but when he started running, he fell down. That's what happens to us guys when we get surprised, Joe. Loss all the way back to the 10-yard line. That's going to make it 4th down and about 20. It's actually inside the
4th down, about 19 probably.
Well, who is it said the best pass defense is a good pass rush?
That's right.
That's what we're doing.
Big Quinlan Cothran, who's 6'5", weighs about 215. He was out there and he had his hands up. Did you see that?
He did. He's trying to make up for that touchdown.
He couldn't see over him.
No.
So he fell down when he got by him.
Well, there's DeMarcus standing on Dalton's 45-yard line, and we got a timeout.
Timeout, Dalton.
All right, Dalton calls their last timeout, and there's only 1:43 to go here in the first half. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout.
Hey football fans, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and you're listening to Cedartown Bulldog football on WGAA Cedartown. And I want to wish all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big Double A. Go Dogs!
Paid for by Kelly for House. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Looks like we're going.
All right, the kicker is standing in the end zone, and there's not much of a rush, and it's not much of a kick. It's going to hit on the 32 and kicks back toward the goal line to the 28. So Cedartown will have it 1st and 10 on the 28, Joe.
That's about an 18-yard punt, maybe a 17-yard punt. So Cedartown has excellent field position on the 28-yard line of Dalton.
That's about the best starting field position we've had all night.
So minute 33 left to go in the first half. Score Cedartown 30, Dalton 7.
All right, DeMarcus splits out to the left. Tay and
we got one guy covering 2 guys over here. Look.
Okay, I saw that. All right, DeMarcus has it, and he goes out of bounds after an 8-yard carry. That's going to stop the clock with a minute 28 to go.
How about a twin set wheel route over here? You got one man covering 2. Watch.
Hey, Bill, they got the ball game is on the big board.
Yeah.
And everybody can look at the big board or they can look at the field, but I like looking at the field myself.
Listen, that's carpet money that built that one. That's a big scoreboard.
That is a big scoreboard. That's almost as big as Jacksonville State's.
Yes, sir.
All right. Isaiah is going to throw it to DeMarcus, and the young man kind of slid down in front of him. He didn't interfere with him. He just kind of slid down in front of him, and
it was incomplete. In the end zone.
Yeah, DeMarcus could not get around him to catch the ball.
Frank, I think some of the Dalton people thought there might have been a push off on DeMarcus, but we're gonna go tempo here.
All right, Johnson's going to be tackled.
It's going to be 4th down.
At the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be 4th and 2. 4th and 2.
Timeout.
Cedartown's going to take a timeout with 1:10 to go. We lead 30-7 back after this 60-second break.
Whether your dream floats or rolls, whether it's a business opening or a home closing, whatever your path, it all starts here. Welcome to Kinder Banking. Welcome to Coosa Valley Credit Union. No bankers, just neighbors. Coosa Valley Credit Union. Experienced, always nearby, and anyone can join.
Federally insured by NCUA.
George and John Marangakis wish the Bulldogs a winning season and invite everyone to Zorba's after the game or for lunch or dinner. It's Zorba's for delicious choices in American, Italian, and Greek cuisine. From pasta to pizza, chicken and seafood dishes, or delicious juicy steak cooked to perfection, Zorba's friendly staff will serve it hot and fresh with a smile. Dine in or carry out. Call Zorba's at 770-748-8490.
Give it to Mikey. We had 2 yards to go for a first down, and we get the 2 yards, but we get it all the way inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line.
Michael Gibbons. I'm telling you.
And they're going to give it to Mikey again, and he's not going to.
He's going to be short.
He's going to be short, but he's going to get it down next to the goal line. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from in between the 1 and 1.5, in between the 1 and the goal line. And Isaiah is going to just do a quarterback sneak in there, and he's in for the touchdown. All right, Isaiah didn't even hand it off. He just took it right behind that big center in there for the Bulldogs, number 61, Anderson Kennard, and he scores a touchdown. Anderson is a big old boy. I sit behind him in church sometimes, and I'm amazed at how big he is. I remember when he was just a little kid.
Can you see the preacher when you sit behind him?
Was Anderson Kennard ever little?
Yeah. There's a snap to hold the kick. It's up, and it's good. It looked like Bermudez wasn't quite set, but he got it through there, and it's 37-7 with 29 seconds to go here in the first half. We'll be back after this 30-second break with a kickoff.
Bring rugged durability and high-grade performance to your home laundry room with a Maytag commercial-grade residential washer. Engineered with powerful parts including a 1/2 horsepower motor and dual-action agitator, it is truly built to last. Shop Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings today and bring home a powerful washer. Visit the showroom at Rudy Woods Appliance and Home Furnishings in Cedartown, 539 West Avenue, 770-748-7936, or visit them online at www.rudywoods.com.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
All right, Bermudez is going to kick it off. There's only 29 seconds left in the first half.
Dollar says he kicks it into the end zone, unless he just doesn't do it on purpose.
No, you're on, Andrew. I'll take that.
Okay.
I'll take that. $1? $1. I say not in the end zone. You say in the end zone.
Okay, and Bermudez kicks it off, and Andrew gets it because it goes into the end zone and through the end zone all the way to the fence.
Wait, I want to replay. What was that?
You can buy me a gumball, Bill.
Okay, I'll do that. We will.
When we go to Buc-ee's on the way home tonight, you can buy me an ice cream sandwich or something. How about that?
Hey, that sounds like a good one to me.
Yeah. Some jerky. Don't they have a good jerky there?
Oh, they got a lot of jerky, son.
Hey, you know how much their jerky is? It's $32 a pound.
Well, I can tell you that to our listeners, it's the very first time I've ever been to a Buc-ee's. It's actually $3.10. And I was amazed. I was totally never seen a place like that.
Were you amazed at the number of people that were there?
Hey, just wait till after these football games are over and all these high school kids are in there.
Bill, they have over 120 gas pumps, and they're all full all the time.
And this isn't even the biggest Buc-ee's. The biggest one is in Sevierville.
All right, they just hand it off to number 32, and he's hit on the line of scrimmage, broke a tackle. He's across the 40. He's across the 35 out to the, he's across the 25 out to the 30, Frank. And he gets across the 30 out to the 32. First and 10, a 12-yard pickup.
That's a big dude.
On first down.
That's a big dude.
Number 32. And he's got the ball again, and Sam Smith has him and rides him down at the 36.
That's going to do it, I think, unless, yep. There's no timeouts left for Dalton.
Number 32 is Ray Rivera, and he's a 9th grader, guys. He's a 9th grader. All right, it's number 22, Julio Perez, and he's a 10th grader.
That's halftime.
We're going to turn it over to Andrew. The score at halftime is 37-7, and back with Cedartown's band performance. And Andrew will give you all the information on that when we return. You're listening to Cedartown High School football on the home of the Bulldogs, the Big Double A.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-price national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
The caring and experienced professionals at Smith & Miller Funeral Home are here to support you through your difficult time. You can count on Smith & Miller Funeral Home to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and they'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. The staff at Smith & Miller Funeral Home invites you to call them at any time of the day, any day of the week for immediate assistance. 678-901-1234. Smith & Miller Funeral Home, honoring life and celebrating memories.
There's home improvement, then there's life improvement. Enjoy family moments with propane gas logs and experience a warm glow with no mess at the push of a button. With propane appliances, you can also enjoy endless hot water with propane water heaters, precision cooking, a hotter, more efficient dryer, and an outdoor living room with fire pits and heaters. Not just home improvement, life improvement. Take comfort in Blossman.
Here's the deal. Free remote control with purchase of gas logs or fireplace from Blossman Gas. See stores for details.
At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we specialize in hands-on training for high-demand careers. GNTC offers programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. With the Hope Career Grant, many of our programs are offered tuition-free. Apply now. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. High-demand careers begin here.
Welcome back to Harmon Field here in Dalton, Georgia, as the Cedartown Bulldogs lead 37-7 over the Dalton Catamounts. Let's listen in to the Cedartown Bulldog Band. They're on the field right now. great job by the Cedartown Bulldog Marching Band and their halftime show here at Harmon Field in Dalton. Cedartown leads 37-7. 37-7. We don't have any halftime stats with us tonight. Our statistician, my mother Rita Carter, is out of town this week, so going to send it back to the studios at the Big Double A for some halftime scores and analysis. Sam and DJ, take it away, guys.
Thank you, Andrew. And like you said, the Bulldogs are on top of the Dalton Catamounts at the half by a score of 37-7. Cedartown would start off and score a 44-yard touchdown run by DeMarcus Gardner to put the Dogs on top 7-0 with 10:43 left in that first quarter. And then again, as time would run out in the first quarter, Jewels Davis would score from 2 yards out. That would put the Bulldogs up 14-0 with just 5 seconds to go. In the second quarter, a 61-yard touchdown pass from Isaiah Johnson to Tay Harris would put the Bulldogs up 22-0, and then Isaiah Johnson would run it in for the 2-point conversion to make it 22-0 with 8:47 remaining. With just, right under 4 minutes, I guess, right at 3:41, Tay Harris would score his second touchdown of the game, the second touchdown of the second quarter, a 10-yard touchdown run, and Isaiah Johnson would once again go in for the 2-point conversion. That would put the Bulldogs up by a score of 30-7. And then with just 29 seconds remaining there in the first half, Isaiah Johnson would find the promised land for 6 points of his own, a 1-yard touchdown run, and that would put the Bulldogs up by a score of 37-7. So a dominating first half for the Bulldogs by a big score, 37-7, a 30-yard or 30-point lead, I should say, for the Bulldogs here in the first half. And DJ, it looks like that the Bulldogs are in total and complete control of this game so far.
Oh yeah, we're exactly where I want us to be. And halftime and way ahead.
And that's what we like to see. So the Bulldogs, of course, leading 37-7 at the half. We'll get you some scores from around the area. A big one is the game that's going on just on the other side of the Fish Creek Bridge from us. The North Cobb Christian Eagles are leading the Rockmart Yellow Jackets by a score of 21-3 at halftime. Now, that is setting up to be the region championship game between those two teams. Both of those squads at the top of that region down in AA football. But right now, Rockmart really struggling against North Cobb Christian. Our colleague Kevin Myrick is over there. He's covering the game for Polk Today and Polk Sports Wire. And he says that Rockmart is just making some mistakes, and North Cobb is really capitalizing on those. So the Eagles on top of the Yellow Jackets right now at the half, 21-3. Over at Rockmart High School. In Calhoun, Georgia, the Northwest Whitfield Bruins trail the Yellow Jackets of Calhoun by a score of 21-14 at the half. That, again, is turning out to be another good game. And those two teams, both of those two teams near the top of their region. Calhoun 3-3 on the season, Northwest 6-1. But region wins for both of those squads has that setting up to be a big region game as well. We'll stick with our region on this next one. The Cartersville Purple Hurricanes lead Allatoona. No surprise here. This game is already in the third quarter. Cartersville with a lead of 31-0. Now, with a Bulldog win tonight and a Hurricane win tonight, both of those squads will be undefeated in play both outside of region contest and in region play where it really matters, coming in to next Friday night's game at Cedartown Memorial Stadium, Doc Ayers Field, which means that could be, should be, and more than likely will be the region championship game for Region 4A, Region 7 4A, with the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes and the Cedartown Bulldogs both entering that game undefeated. So that's gonna be a big game at the Dock next week. If you don't have plans to attend, you need to go ahead and make your plans now. That one will be a packed out house. Scores from a little bit south of us, the Temple Tigers leading the Haralson County Rebels by a score of 26-0 there on Sage Street in Temple. A third quarter score that's being reported on ScoreStream. Now, I don't know if this one is correct or not. We're just having to trust ScoreStream here. But it has the Model Blue Devils and the Pepperell Dragons in the third quarter scoreless. Now, that's a little bit surprising because Pepperell, as of late, has been playing a lot better than when Cedartown faced off against the Dragons there in Lindale. Now, Model is a very low-scoring program. They came into tonight's game scoring an average of just right at 11 points. Pepperell, a little bit better offensively, but that is still a scoreless game there in the third quarter, according to ScoreStream. This one is not scoreless. The Rome Wolves over the Lithia Springs Lions right now by a score of 56-0. Yes, 56 first half points from the Rome Wolves, although that is something that we've come to expect lately with that Wolves team. Just a dominating performance and at home tonight there at Barron Stadium. Another score from just north of us, Christian Heritage, the Lions over Chattooga at the half. That score is a 28-7 score there at halftime. Christian Heritage on top of the Chattooga Indians. It's a close one in Rome, Georgia at Darlington, Heard County. The Braves on top of the Tigers right now at the half. 21-19, Heard County on top of Darlington. That is a halftime score as well. We'll go back down south a little bit. Bowden with a lead over Mount Zion in the third quarter. Bowden leads 29-0. Carrollton with a big lead over Chapel Hill, 42-0. That's a halftime score, so the Trojans on top of the Panthers there at the half. LFO is on top of Sonoraville, 28-10 up in Fort Oglethorpe. The Warriors leading the Phoenix. That's also a halftime score. Villa Rica on top of New Manchester down in Douglasville, 6-0. That's a halftime score as well. The Gordon Lee Trojans on top of Gordon Central, 21-7. That's in the second quarter up in Chickamauga. So those are some scores from around the area. But once again, your Cedartown Bulldogs lead big here at the half by a score of 37-7. The offense is really clicking for the Bulldogs. Dalton just not able to get anything going offensively, and so far they have not had a defensive answer for the Bulldogs offense. Of course, we know that Cedartown is a very run-heavy team, but we scored on that huge 61-yard touchdown pass to Tay Harris, where he was just absolutely wide open. Isaiah Johnson connecting with Harris there. And outside of that, everything that we've scored has been on the ground. But if Dalton can't stop the ground game, then you continue to pursue with the ground game. You push the envelope and you make them stop you on the ground before you use the air to really score some points. But a good first half performance right now for the Bulldogs. 37-7 is your score. We're going to take a 2-minute break and we'll be back to wrap up here from the station and get ready to send it back down to Dalton. 37-7 is your score at the half. Bulldogs on top. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Petro's Restaurant in Cedartown, Georgia offers a variety of tastes to please you. Pizza, pasta, delicious hamburgers, big, thick, juicy steaks and seafood. Petro's Restaurant offers this and much more. Petro's has been serving good food with good service in a clean environment for over 30 years. So sit back and relax and let Petro's do the rest. Save 10% with your game ticket all weekend when Cedartown plays at home. Call them at 770-748-0072. And Tommy and Terry Marangaka say, go Bulldogs!
This is Brad McFall of the law firm Gammon, McFall, Villarreal, which has been serving the Cedartown and Polk County community continuously since 1970. Wright Gammon, Brad McFall, Brian Villarreal, and Wayne Gammon are available to handle your legal needs. We specialize in problem solving in a variety of fields, including domestic relations, personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal defense. Look us up at gmvlawfirm.com or 770-748-2815.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
The caring and experienced professionals at Smith & Miller Funeral Home are here to support you through your difficult time. You can count on Smith & Miller Funeral Home to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one. and they'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. The staff at Smith & Miller Funeral Home invites you to call them at any time of the day, any day of the week for immediate assistance. 678-901-1234. Smith & Miller Funeral Home, honoring life and celebrating memories.
And we are back here on the halftime show from the studios here at the Big Double A, the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Sam Branch alongside DJ Connor. Going over some halftime scores, one score that we did not cover that might be of note for those of you that pay attention and listen in on the pregame show. Milton on top of Gainesville right now by a score of 14-10. That one is in the second quarter. Milton undefeated, Gainesville 5-1 on the season. Those two teams, if you look at them on paper, they are almost identical. And so that was a big game that we knew was going to be a big one. It was a coin toss for a lot of us. Kevin Myrick, Chris McKelvey, and Andrew Carter, they all went with the Milton Eagles. I went with the upset and picked the Gainesville Red Elephants, trying to gain a game on those guys as Coach McKelvey continues to lead the stats there in the games won and lost. The coach always in control, still in first place, and I have actually slid back to third place when normally I'm second place Sammy. But unfortunately, Andrew Carter has moved into that second place spot. So that's another game to keep your eye on. There he is. But the Dogs on top, 37-7 at Dalton High School. Another game that is on right now over on GPB. It is the St. Pius game taking on Marist. So the Marist and the St. Pius game, that's the GPB game of the week. But I tell you, the game of the week for us here in Bulldog Country is happening right now in Dalton, Georgia. They're at Harmon Field, where the Bulldogs are on top 37-7. And Andrew, the Dogs have just been able to click everywhere they wanted to offensively, and Dalton has not had an answer yet for Cedartown.
Well, Sam, I think one of the things that's kind of made me scratch my head tonight, we've had 2 turnovers, and one of them resulted in their only touchdown so far. So I think if Cedartown makes any adjustments in the second half, it's going to be on the exchange, because both of those fumbles that we lost were on the exchange. So that would, to me, be the only concern I would see tonight for the Cedartown Bulldogs team. They're really having their way offensively, other than those 2 mistakes, and the defense continues to play well. You know, kind of like against Hiram, one of the only scores that Hiram got was off of a short field on a turnover on special teams. Then, of course, we had a turnover deep in our own territory that did result in a Dalton touchdown. So I think if the Dogs are able to kind of tighten up on those things, I think we're going to be okay. But we'll see what happens here as we're about a minute and a half away from the kickoff of the second half. Cedartown will kick off to the Dalton Catamounts here, if you recall. Let's take a 1-minute break of our halftime sponsors, and we'll come back with the start of the second half here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network. We'll be back in a moment.
There's home improvement, then there's life improvement. Enjoy family moments with propane gas logs and experience a warm glow with no mess at the push of a button. With propane appliances, you can also enjoy endless hot water with propane water heaters, precision cooking, a hotter, more efficient dryer, and an outdoor living room with fire pits and heaters. Not just home improvement, life improvement. Take comfort in Blossman.
Here's the deal. Free remote control with purchase of gas logs or fireplace from Blossman Gas. See stores for details.
At Georgia Northwestern Technical College, we specialize in hands-on training for high-demand careers. GNTC offers programs of study in aviation, business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 convenient campus locations. With the Hope Career Grant, many of our programs are offered tuition-free. Apply now. Visit us at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. High-demand careers begin here.
Cedartown Bulldogs are back out from the locker room, and the Dalton Catamounts already on the sideline. 37-7 as we are ready to begin the third quarter of play. And as we mentioned before, the Catamounts will be receiving the kick from the Cedartown Bulldogs. Bill, if you're down there in the sideline, you got me down there, Bill?
50-yard line after the game.
Okay, I think he's talking to someone down there, but we'll get to him in just a second. So it's Cedartown Bulldogs 37 and Dalton Catamounts 7 as we get ready for the start of the third quarter of play.
Have an unusual score.
37-7.
37-7. 37. We have scored 5 times, but we've gotten 2 2-point conversions. So that is the reason for the 7, because we've had 2 2-point conversions and 3 extra points.
Okay, I'm going to up the stakes, Bill. $5 on this one. What do you think?
You're not finding any takers down here anymore. I'm telling you that.
All right.
Bermudez.
Oh, that's gone.
I got my $5.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No.
Touch back.
Yes, sir.
Notice Bill did not agree to it. He just said, "I'm not going to take that one."
I looked at that ball, and that ball was about 10 feet over the head of the receiver.
Well, and all the way up here, you can hear it. I mean, he just kicks the snot out of it.
Well, we're blessed and fortunate to have a weapon like that, not only for field goals, extra points, but for kicking the ball in the end zone. Really pretty incredible.
So Dalton's going to have the ball on offense at the 20-yard line.
I was talking to Jan Carden a minute ago, and
so your suspicions were correct, Frank.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes, Jan said that they have, most of their guys graduated last year.
They're going to try that. They tried the halfback pass again, but now the halfback's going to try to run it. 25 and tackle there at the 26.
Did you see that play by Chris Johnson? Chris never gave up on it, and he kept his feet under him, Frank. You always say that. Keep your feet moving. Keep your feet moving. Nice play by Chris Johnson.
Jan Carden's grandson is number 4, Nash Smith.
Good player.
Nash Smith. He's been running the ball a good bit.
Running and catching. He caught at least one pass that I
and no surprise, he has Cedartown blood in him.
That's right.
No doubt. Second down and 5 on the game there.
All right. Woods has 2 men out to his right and gives it to the tailback. And he is running toward the 30, and he got close to it. He might be a yard short.
It's going to be on the 29-yard line, guys, so it will be 3rd down and 1.
Hey, Frank, finish that up with Jan Carden. You spoke with her. She lives up here.
Yeah,
that's her grandson.
That's her grandson, number 4, and she's very proud of him. And she said, he's not having a very good game tonight. And I said, well, they're playing one of the best teams in the state, Jan. And she said, oh, yeah, that's right. So we'll see what he does from now on. Woods is in the backfield in the shotgun. He sends Smith out to the right, hands it off, and the young man's not going to get it, bless his heart.
No, he's not.
I don't know. I believe they gave it to him.
Well, that's a generous spot if they did. I'm telling you, they're going to give him the first down.
He did not get to the 30-yard line.
I don't think he did either, Frank. I don't argue that, but we're at a funny angle, but they're going to give him a first down.
He did not get to the 30-yard line.
No, he did not. I'm down here on the sidelines right with it. He did not.
And, number 71, Dalen Holiday, just stood up the lineman right there. And we played really good defense that time. All right, Woods in the shotgun has 2 men in the backfield with him. And he's going to give it to Smith off the right tackle. Smith is running, and he's got it out to the 35.
I'm telling you, Smith is one of their good athletes, Frank.
Yeah, and he's just an 11th grader, so he'll be back next year.
Score at the end of 3. North Cobb Christian leading Rockmart 21-10. That game is at Rockmart. Winner of that game will win the region championship in Region 7 2A.
Okay, Nash picked up 6 yards on the play, so it's 2nd down and 4. And they're going to give it. No, they're going to throw it out on a little wide receiver screen, and no.
He got free. DeMarcus Gardner's going to get him in the secondary, but we just weren't wrapping up tackles right there.
That second, third effort on his part, he wasn't going down easily, and that second, third effort gave him that extra little bit of breakaway.
Yeah, on that wide receiver screen then, he was caught by the halfback out there. Number 3 for us, Aston Turner, and he handed the ball off to that other kid. And that's the reason he got sprung.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. All right, Wood stands in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to the right, motion to the right, and going to give it to the tailback, straight up the middle.
Not
and
much.
He's still running.
Fumble, but they're going to rule it down. He just kept on digging and digging for yards there. This is going to be a gain of almost 4.
Yeah. 3 or 4. The ball, it was on the 28-yard line, 27-yard line. He got to the 24. So picked up 3 yards on the play. Second down and 7.
8:15, 8:13 to play here in the third quarter. Dalton on their opening drive.
All right, number 12, Cyril splits out to the left. For 18, split out to the right. 2 men in the backfield with the quarterback. He goes a 2-step drop. He's running outside.
Got a flag.
And we miss a tackle on about the 25. He gets a first down to the 16.
This is coming back. There's a flag on the 30-yard line. It'll be a hold on Dalton.
Just when you get a good drive going, and something happens.
Usually happens to us, Joe.
Yep.
Bill, pretty obvious hold there, would you think?
Well, I thought it was because wasn't he holding Chris Johnson?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought that's just grabbed him. Chris Johnson's having a strong game, and our whole Bulldog defense is.
Number 77 in on defense, Will Worthington. He's a 9th grader. He is a good-looking boy, and he is strong as an ox.
Yes, he is.
And he's playing the defensive left tackle, Will Worthington. And they hand the ball off. He's coming around the left side, and he's going out of bounds. We pushed him out of bounds around the 30.
That's Rohan Kent there who pursued him there to the out-of-bounds marker.
It's going to bring up third down and about 13 for Dalton.
Third and 13 at the half.
I think we got a few of the young guys out there. I mean, we still got a lot of our starters in, but a few young guys out there on defense, giving some of our other guys some rest.
All right.
Rotating them out.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, 2 receivers in the backfield, and the quarterback is under pressure, and he's going to go down at the 31. He's going to lose about a yard on the play, and bring up 4th down and long.
I think Jacoby Dorsey initially had first contact there, and he may have been the one who kind of tripped him up a little bit. The rest of the Dogs defense kind of closing in on him after that and brought him down. No chance there for him to get any more yardage.
This quarterback's a freshman, and
he's playing well for
he is
for a 15, 16-year-old.
Listen, he's going to be good. He is good now. He's going to be good in 3 years.
They're going to go for it, I think, on 4th down. Why not?
Absolutely.
Why not?
4th and 14. And Wood standing in the shotgun. He almost dropped the ball. Chris Johnson is on him, and he goes right through the hands.
Oh, it was a great throw. It was right in the hands of
number 9. He's going to call defensive pass interference.
Oh, no.
Against Rohan Kent.
Let's see the replay. Look up there. Look. Rohan Kent was nowhere near.
I didn't see any kind of a push at all.
He was 2 yards away from him.
Yeah, that's
No. Look, I hate to see that.
I would love to see that replay again.
Well, did we even touch him? I'm really not kidding.
No,
I don't think so.
We did not.
I don't think so.
Didn't look like it from field level, folks.
They're not going to replay on the big board.
They did right after the play, Joe, and I did not see any kind of
I saw it. He didn't touch him. He was a yard behind him.
Could it have been earlier in the play? I mean, is it possible when he rolled it up earlier?
No, I don't think they were.
No. Well, they got a first down out of it at the 16.
All right, first down and 10. And the right tackle moved.
Flag.
That's going to roll them back 5 yards. Going to move the ball back from the 16 to the 21.
1 step forward and 2 steps back.
That's right.
Well, I know this is a region game for us, and we're taking care of business. 0-17, but you still have to play it. It's a region game.
That's right. All right, Woods in the shotgun. And he's going to give it to the tailback, and Sam Smith came from the back behind the line of scrimmage, hit him in the backfield, and he stopped as soon as he hit him.
He sniffed that out like a hound dog.
He really did. Watch him crash.
Oh, man.
That was Julio Perez.
Yeah. Well, he crashed on that.
Yeah.
Sam said, I about had enough of this. God, Sam Smith. I just love that young man. What a hitter. Frank, you mentioned he's got a closing speed on him when he gets.
He does.
Yeah, when he gets within 5 yards, it's like a magnet.
2nd down and 15 now.
Well, the thing about it, Bill, when he makes contact, he locks it up.
He locks it up.
Very seldom does he lose on a tackle.
All right, they've got unbalanced line to the left. One man in the backfield. They're going to fake it to Julio. And Chris Johnson is running him out, and he's going to throw it out of bounds.
There's a flag on the play.
I think there were a few flags. One was on the far side, one was closer to the near side here. The first flag flew almost immediately after the play started.
We'll have to sort it out. There's 2 different officials that have thrown their flags, and they'll have to tell.
Well, we're deep in the 3rd quarter. There's still been no score.
Okay, we just declined the penalty, whatever it was.
We did.
Yeah. Because I saw Coach
illegal
Abrams.
formation.
Penalty declined. So it'll be 3rd down
and 15.
Illegal formation implemented with the Catamounts. That penalty is declined. It will be 3rd down.
5:04 to play, 3rd quarter. Dalton still on their opening drive.
All right, number 12 split out to the left. That's Searles. He's covered.
Another flag.
Offsides.
Offsides on the Dogs. Did we just have someone line up in the neutral zone?
No foul.
So they get that 5 yards.
Well, we should have taken that penalty.
Well, yeah, because now it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Okay, we don't know what happened, but now it's 3rd down and 10.
4:50 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
All right, Searle split out to the left. Number 18 splits way out to the right. And he's going to throw it over the middle, and it's knocked down by Turner.
Great play there by Aston Turner there. The pass up the middle. Stuck right with his man and knocked it away right there at the last minute. Just another great play there by Aston Turner.
Buddy, the freshman quarterback for Dalton can twirl it. He can throw it.
So they got 4th down and 10. And again, are they going to kick a field goal here?
I think so.
Number 3 is going on. That's Gongora. Adrian Gongora, and Adrian is a 12th grader, so he can kick the ball. He kicked it a long way a while ago.
33-yard field goal.
There's the snap to hold the kick, and it's no good.
This line jump over here is really throwing the handkerchief.
Yeah. Flag on the play. It's going to be false start on the Catamounts.
Now are they going to kick it again?
I mean, the kick was no good, but he had the leg on it, but
he hooked it, or
it went off to the left, hooked it to the left. 4:37 to play, 37-7 lead, and they're going to try it again. This time it'll be what, a 37-yarder, 38-yarder,
39.
39.
Gungora's ready. There's the snap to hold the kick, and he pulled. No, he hit the post.
Oh, it hit the upright and kick back out of the field.
Bounce back into the field of play.
He had the distance, but it hit the upright, came back into the field, so it was no good.
Both times off to the left, so Cedartown's going to get the ball back.
We'll get the ball on the 20-yard line with 4:22 to go here in the third. This third quarter has been, they've had the ball
the entire time.
The whole time.
The entire time. Yeah, they Cedartown kind of, held on the ball and ran the clock down here in this third period.
Cedartown has not had the ball, and they moved from their 20-yard line to our 20-yard line. There's Tay Harris, and he's broken out to the right. He makes another man miss, and he's going to outrun everybody, folks.
Can't catch him. Look at him.
That's an 80-yard touchdown for Tay Harris on first down.
Tay Harris initially hurdled a guy, then he hurdled another man as he was heading down the field. And once he got out in the middle of the field, nobody was in front of him.
It was like a gazelle running down that field.
He just absolutely outran the safety.
He kept, getting away from them. They never gained on him.
Tay Harris leaves little doubt he will be a star for Clemson University.
And he's going to be playing defense for him.
Yes, he will.
All right, there's the snap to hold the kick. It's up and good again. And Bermudez puts us up by 44-7 with 4:07 to go here. We've had the ball one play in the third quarter, scored a touchdown. And we'll be back with a kickoff after this 30-second break.
Bojangles is all about flavor. We've got flavor in our perfectly seasoned chicken, flavorful fixins, hence the name, and all over our seasoned fries. I mean, just look at the seasoning on these fries. Oh, wait, sorry, I forgot you can't see me. Anyway, Bojangles uses traditional Southern recipes with a little zip, a little kick, and a little spice, because we believe that life is too short to be bland.
Hey, Bulldog fans, it's Bo time. Your Cedartown Bojangles at 135 North Main Street in Cedartown.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
Well, next week we play Cartersville at home, and it ain't going to be like this.
That's going to be a banner matchup.
So we need to
pack the stands.
We need to get everything lined up tonight. Bermudez kicks it. Wow! That one hits in the end zone and rolls out of the end zone.
Yeah, we need to pack the stands next Friday night at Cedartown when it's Cedartown Cartersville.
44-7, and there's 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I bet it'll be a running clock in the fourth quarter.
And that game next week will be 2 8-0 teams. What are the rankings in the top 10?
Cartersville, I think, is third in the state.
Yeah.
And Cedartown, I think, is sixth in the state.
That'll be the game of the week.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. A lot of eyes will be on that football game. Dalton will have the ball at the 20-yard line. They've had the ball most of this quarter, but Cedartown with their one play scoring that 80-yard touchdown by Tay Harris. And now the Catamounts have it back at the 20.
All right, number 18, London splits way out to the right. Number 12, Searle splits out to the left, and number 9 goes in a slot position over there. That's Summy. And Wood stands in the shotgun. 2 runners in the back. He's going to fake a little toss sweep, and it's like the linemen aren't even blocking guys.
Oh,
well, it looked like he almost double faked and then kept it. He kind of faked like he was going to the man in motion, then he faked like he was going to a fullback, and then he just kept it. And by the time he did that, Cedartown was right on top of him.
All right, Will Worthington is in at right tackle. Number 71, Dalen Holliday is the nose, and Jaquavian Price is the left tackle on defense. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He looks to the left, looks back to the right, And he's got to throw it. He got a man. Oh.
And we punished him for it. There's a flag on the play.
Man, he hit him with it.
That was a shoulder hit.
That was
watch a replay.
Shoulder.
Watch a replay.
Watch a replay up there.
Tay Harris brought the heat. Watch this.
Okay,
shoulder hit. Watch.
Yeah.
No, that was his shoulder.
It's all shoulder.
Yeah, they've got it. Can they pick that up? That was not a good call.
They do have a man. Dalton does have a man down.
Oh, yeah.
That's the guy that caught the ball.
Number 22, the big guy for Dalton.
That was a clean hit.
Oh, that was. Could you hear it, guys? I could hear it.
I could feel it.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Well, what I hope though is that this is not a call that could result in a.
Well, what are the rules of Andrew? I don't know the rules about that now. I know.
It's different than in college.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so I think you still have to have two. You have to have two of those kind of fouls to be ejected. If you recall, Hiram had one of their players kicked out because they had two unsportsmanlikes.
Well, it was a shoulder hit by Tay Harris on a receiver who was an active football player with the ball.
Yeah, he was not a
he was defenseless.
Player.
No, he wasn't defenseless.
And they aren't going to show that replay again.
No, and it was not literally on the catch. He had the ball and had about 4 steps.
Coach Abrams is walking out toward the field.
He should.
Asking for and the officials are discussing this too. Yeah, he's up. Number 22 was the one who caught the ball and was down. That's Julio Perez. Took a big lick. Let's see if they keep the flag or are they going to.
No flag.
Yep, they're waving it off. No flag.
That was a good hit. That's a good call by that referee.
Absolutely.
Yes, it was.
It may be the line judge over here wanted to call it just to make sure, and they discuss it.
Well, it was such a violent hit, but but it was all shoulder.
But it wasn't like with malice either.
No, not at all. No.
It was just one of those hard nose tackles.
And he did not lead with the crown of his helmet.
No, Joe, that's where I'm going with it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was with his shoulder pads.
But by the way, what does that tell you about what Tay Harris brings to the table? He has an 80-yard touchdown run as a running back. Drop back in safety, comes up, puts a big hit.
3rd down and 4.
Great player.
All right. He throws it out, a little wide receiver screen. They got across the 30, got a first down. He threw it out there to number 8. That's Brady Haynes. Brady is one of the seniors on this team. There's not many of them. They only have 14 seniors.
2:45 to play here in the 3rd quarter. It's been a very slow 3rd quarter.
It has.
Felt that way, sure has.
Well, we've only had the ball one play.
That's right.
And they are taking like their time. All right, Woods gives it off to the tailback. He's hit on the line of scrimmage, and he falls forward to the 35. He picked up maybe 3 yards on the play.
Michael Gibbons Jr. initial contact there kind of grabbed him on the leg and then slowed him down enough for the rest of the defense to wrap him up.
All right, I believe he picked up 4 yards to be 2nd down and 6. Ball is on the 36. And they're doing just like we do. They're running that clock all the way down.
Try to keep our offense off the field.
All right, Woods stands in the shotgun. He's got 2 wide receivers. And he's going to give it to the tailback. He's off the right tackle, and he's got a first down. No,
they're going to mark it a little short.
Just a little short. He's across the 40 to the 41. It's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Another tackle by Gibbons.
You guys see number 74, Garnett Day?
Yeah, he's a hoss.
Yes, he is.
And he's just a sophomore, Bill.
Oh, wow.
He's the nose man.
Number 77, Will Worthington, is the right tackle. And Woods stands in the shotgun. And there's the snap, hands it off, and he's not going to get it. No, he didn't get it.
They may give it to him.
I don't think he's going to get it.
Yeah, the
fourth down.
Fourth and 1. Of course, they'll go for it.
Yep. 44
to 7. They gave them a first down, guys.
Oh, really?
Oh, man. That was a sweet spot.
Well.
For that.
35 seconds to play here in the third quarter.
All right. Woods stands in the shotgun, hands it off. No, Woods is going to run it himself. And he did a good job, but there's a flag thrown back at the 45-yard line. That's probably going to be holding.
Holding.
Yep, that's what it is.
Well, you know, as fast and as strong as our guys are, you just about have to grab them when they're putting the rush to keep them getting to the quarterback.
Right. You're right.
Holding call against Dalton.
All right, that's going to back them up beyond the 35 down to the 34-yard line, 34-yard line. And that'll be first down at about 19. You got to go to the 47 of Cedartown for a first down.
This will be the last play of the third.
All right, Searles and London are the wide receivers and going to give it inside to the tailback. He's going to be hit. He's bouncing off, folks, and he gets it out to the 40 to the 41.
That's the end of the third period, guys. Cedartown leads 44-7 over the Dalton Catamounts. Let's come back after this 60-second break with the final frame of this ball game on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Hey, it's the Border Mexican Restaurant located at 718 North Main Street right here in Cedartown. They serve a wide variety of your favorite Mexican food made fresh daily. Great food, great fun. It's great for the whole family. Come see us at the Border Restaurant right here on Main Street in Cedartown, or you can call for takeout at 678-246-1031. The Border Mexican Restaurant is the best Mexican food north of the border. That's the Border Restaurant right here in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School football is brought to you by AutoMedic, your local automotive mechanic. 770-324-5544. AutoMedic is located at 4582 Buchanan Highway. That's the old Highway 27 at the foot of Dugdown Mountain. Jesse and the staff at AutoMedic can repair any vehicle. Engine rebuilds, diagnostics, oil changes, minor repairs, or upgrades on your car. AutoMedic can do it all. Call them today at 770-324-5544 or visit them at 4582 Buchanan Highway. That's AutoMedic.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
It's the fourth quarter. Cedartown leads 44-7. I would imagine we will have a running clock here in this quarter. Dalton has second down and 12.
All right, Wood stands in the shotgun. We got London and Searles out as wide receivers. Overload to the left and a pitch out to the left, and we're going to hit him in the backfield, and he's not going to gain anything.
Lose maybe 2 yards on that, Frank.
I think they lost 2.
That was more like 3.
All right, that moves it back to the 38-yard line. Be third down and about 14. All right, London and Searles are the wide receivers. Got an extra wide out over on the left side, and quarterback throws it. He's got an arm, and he completes it out there to Searles. And Searles got to cross the 40 to the 45, and he caught the ball on the 45, so it's going to be fourth down and about 7 from the 45. Tell you what, little Woods threw the ball good that time. He's looking to throw it again out there to him. And number 3 knocks it away, so Cedartown will have it first and 10
That's Aston Turner.
Yeah.
What a year he's had, too.
That was a
great
good,
young man.
That was great coverage by Aston on that pass. He was right in his hip pocket, didn't touch him, and just knocked the ball away when it got there. All right, the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 from Dalton's 45. Of course, this is not good for them.
I can see Coach Abrams getting some guys in there now. Well, he is. He's going to put number 2, Wyatt Mosley, in at quarterback, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like we got all new personnel out there on offense.
Oh, I really like that young man, Wyatt Mosley. He's got a good arm, a lot of confidence, and he's a sophomore.
All right, Mosley's looking for the play. And he's going to kind of stand there until the play clock runs down inside of 15.
New center in there, Jaden Dowda, a sophomore, number 59.
All right. Mosley hands it off. No, yeah. He hands it off to Jacoby Dorsey, I think.
No, that's Quentin Murphy, number 44.
All right, Quentin Murphy.
A freshman.
And he loses a yard on the play.
I'll tell you, if Mosley kept that ball, he would have probably gotten about 4 or 5 yards, but the handoff was pretty immediate there, and Dalton was able to sniff that one out on a loss of 1. Running clock, it's not stopped since the quarter started.
Seems like they're waiting a long time to start the play clock.
It's down to 10 seconds now.
All right, Mosley is out to the right. He's going to hand it off to number 10.
It's Tony Walker.
Tony Walker, and Tony gets it across the original line of scrimmage and picks up 2 yards from there to be 3rd down and 8.
Well, Tony Walker looked really fast there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, the ball is on the 43, 3rd and 8.
I like Tony Walker. When he gets to the edge, he cuts it up immediately. He doesn't try to stretch it out too far.
He kind of looked like Tyreek Hill for the Chiefs, or not the Chiefs anymore, the Dolphins.
All right, Mosley brings him up to the line of scrimmage. 2-step drop, throw it out to the right, and he throws it over the head of number 14 for the Bulldogs. That's Jet Abrams. Jet was open, but it was a little too high for him. 4th down.
I think we're going to keep the offense on the field. No, we're going to bring out the punting unit.
This is the first time we punted tonight.
And 80 is in there to punt for the Dogs.
Yeah, number 80 is Branson Adams. He's a 9th grader.
You know he's nervous. I would be so nervous I couldn't hold the ball.
Notice that Isaiah Johnson is out there as kind of the halfway man.
He's the up man.
He's the up man, yep. Nice punt.
End over end punt. It hits on the 25, and it's going to roll dead at the 10-yard line.
That's an outstanding punt.
And you know, getting that first punt out of your way, that young, he'll be calmer the next time he has to do it.
Oh, me.
Clock stopping on the,
I guess
on the change of possession.
Yeah.
Usually it'll just run on through.
I didn't think it was supposed to stop except for timeout and a score.
You know, it depends on where you are and who's the clock operator.
Yeah, and who's the official.
We'll have some final scores here in a little while. Plus, hopefully, we'll get to hear from Coach Abrams after this ball game.
Yeah, I got to signal him over here to the home side. I got Kelly O'Neill down here.
Well, if somebody gets in front of you this time, you just get back in front of them. Okay.
Okay, now wait. Say that again now.
If somebody gets in front of you, you get back in front of them.
But that bothered you last week, didn't it? I didn't jump in there and dive. I'm trying to be.
If I was down on the sideline, I would have bumped that guy out of the way.
It's called broadcaster etiquette, Burgess. Broadcaster etiquette.
What's that?
Well, you're right about that.
There is none.
Hey, I got it. I'm I'm there.
All right, they lost 3 yards that time, but the clock is running.
Run clock run.
Number 4, Nash Smith.
By the way, we will have the, not only will we have a little bit of words from our guys in the studio, first time in 2 weeks, the statewide scoreboard show will be on, so hope you'll stay tuned for that. All the way up to midnight tonight. We'll be interested to hear some of the scores from around the region too, especially getting ready for that Cartersville game. Cartersville playing Altoona this week.
I hope Altoona played them good. All right, there's a slot to the right, a split to the left, and the quarterback's going to throw it as far as he can, and he threw it about 5 yards over London's head. And he was hoping.
Davion Smith was back there on the coverage, sophomore, number 11.
He was hoping Davion was not going to be able to keep up with him, but he kept right up with him. And it was 5 yards over both their heads.
By the way, while we got a running clock, I want to mention, I think our Cedartown Bulldog marching band halftime show was as good as I have ever seen this year.
Yeah, they
unbelievable. Andrew, you agree?
Yeah, they did a great job. They really did, and all the solos were good. And of course, we had the whole halftime show broadcasted on the radio and on video as well. So, way to go, Bulldog band. They're part of the Friday night experience.
3rd down and 12. He's going to try to throw it out of here. And he threw it over the head of.
Okay.
Got a flag.
He had his right arm hooked around.
Yep.
Yeah, he had him hooked. I don't have any problem with that flag.
Interference on Cedartown.
You know, when you come into a game like this, you want our team to take care of business. And we've done that tonight. We've done that.
Well, so far, only 1 touchdown given up, and that was off that fumble. See if these young guys can keep them off the scoreboard here.
The defensive line is Mikey Worthington, number 4. Taylor Ruart, he's playing noseman, number 66 for Cedartown. They throw it way out here for wide receiver screen, and that young man is going.
Fast.
He is going.
Whoa, look how fast he is.
And he's going to go all the way in for a touchdown.
That's about a 77-yard touchdown pass. That little boy was a little scat back.
He was. He got down the field in a hurry. And that little freshman, he's throwing the ball good here in the 4th quarter.
And look, Dalton has all of their starters still in the football game, and Coach Abrams is substituting freely.
And I love that.
I do too, Joe. I do too. I agree.
And here's the thing with Dalton, though. They're so young that they really don't have anybody else to put in there. Looks like, is this 98 out here to kick it? Yep. For them, it's Tomas Pedro, senior kicker.
There's the snap, the hold, and
gonna fake it.
Muffed. And he's the holder's going to try to run it, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 10. So the point after is no good, and the score remains 44-13 with 4:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. The clock is not running. I thought it would run, but it's not. So we'll take a 30-second break and be back with the kickoff.
Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Let's get back to Cedartown Bulldog football on the Big Double A.
We're back, 4:09 to play in the ball game. Clock is now running.
All right. Back deep for Cedartown is number 11. That's Davion Smith. And on the other side is number 15.
Number 35.
35.
Manny Holmes.
And there's a good kick.
They're gonna call that dead, I think. I heard some whistles.
Evidently they were offside when they kicked it. Or they didn't put the ball in play. What?
He's going to kick it from the 40. I guess they're just re-kicking it. I don't know.
All right, Bryant Waddell is back deep. Number 96 is kicking it. That's Alice Gaza. And he boots this one. It's taken by number 10. And he's going to be hit down at the 22-yard line.
As
11, Davion Smith.
Dalton's putting some younger guys in on defense right now.
Stop the clock again at 2:43 after the kick. I would have thought this game would have been over with by now, but there have been a few.
If they kept
they're not.
Running.
Yeah, the clock's not.
And he's telling him to start the clock.
Yeah, now it's running. White Mosley back out there at QB.
All right, Bill, you do the play-by-play.
All right, you got it. We're going to set some of these Bulldog fellas in here. 2:25 to go in a ball game. And Wes, and he's going to hand it. Mosley's going to hand it around the right end. You know, number 11 looks really good.
Smith.
Love to see these young men. You know, obviously you can tell they're young because they're not as heavy or as big as our junior and senior football players. But there was a time Tay Harris was a sophomore, not very big. And, boy, he became a man that year.
He did.
He really did, Frank. He really did. He's filled out incredibly so.
All right, that little pass in front of him, that's a downfield pass. So.
Yeah. So we're going to control this football, hopefully, for the remainder of the game. Folks, 44-13. We took care of business. That's the story of the day. Region game. We needed to win it. Got the big one next week against Cartersville. But here we are on the precipice of going 8-0 on the year. All right. Wyatt Mosley with a snap count. He's going to pitch to number 11. That is Davion Smith.
Go, Davion.
He's going to pick it up. Go, Davion.
Oh, first down.
First down, Cedartown. Still running that clock. 1:27, 1:26 to go.
He got it across the 40 out near the 45, Bill.
Sure did. Listen, and by the way, when he flips it forward, is that a pass?
That's a pass.
Okay, so if he dropped it, so what, right?
It's incomplete pass.
Okay, got it. I really like Wyatt Mosley, and he is running this offense very, very well. You know, if you notice, we're just got interchangeable parts. You take out the first group, bring in the second group. You notice we run our offense very well, very well.
They're well disciplined too, like the starting group of guys too.
55 seconds to go.
We're winding it down here, folks, at Harmon Field. A handoff to number 44 right up the middle. That's carrying the football, number 44, Quentin Murphy. That's probably no, that's not going to do it. We're going to run one more play, aren't we?
We could let it run out.
Okay, we'll let it run out. That'll be the last play of the football game, folks. Listen, Harmon Field has been the scene of big wins and big losses for the Bulldogs, and this goes in the column of a very big win for Cedartown.
We may run one more play.
I think we're going to run one more. Yeah. Wyatt Mosley, number 2, the sophomore quarterback. He's going to put a man in motion, hand right up the middle. Number 32 carrying the football there. That is Brecken Ward, a freshman. And that's going to do it, folks, from this all-grass field in Dalton, Georgia. Harmon Field, Chapel Stadium. Love Bill Chappell. Love him. 44-13. We'll get an interview with Coach Abrams in just a few minutes.
All right, let's take a 2-minute break here, and we'll be back. Cedartown winners tonight, 44-13 over the Dalton Catamounts to improve to 8-0 on the season. 2-minute break. We'll be back right after this here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Petro's Restaurant in Cedartown, Georgia offers a variety of tastes to please you. Pizza, pasta, delicious hamburgers, big, thick, juicy steaks, and seafood. Petro's Restaurant offers this and much more. Petro's has been serving good food with good service in a clean environment for over 30 years, so sit back and relax and let Petro's do the rest. Save 10% with your game ticket all weekend when Cedartown plays at home. Call them at 770-748-0072, and Tommy and Terry Marangaka say, Go Bulldogs!
This is Brad McFall of the law firm Gammon, McFall, Villarreal, which has been serving the Cedartown and Polk County community continuously since 1970. Wright Gammon, Brad McFall, Brian Villarreal, and Wayne Gammon are available to handle your legal needs. We specialize in problem solving in a variety of fields, including domestic relations, personal injury, workers' compensation, and criminal defense. Look us up at gmvlawfirm.com or 770-748-2815.
Shop local and save big at Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown. High-quality hand-cut meats and produce and low-priced national brand name dry groceries and lots more. And while you're there, stop and get something fresh and delicious from the deli. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10%, 430 South College Street in Cedartown across from the post office. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. That's Penny Pinchers. Cost plus 10% on South College Street in Cedartown.
The caring and experienced professionals at Smith & Miller Funeral Home are here to support you through your difficult time. You can count on Smith & Miller Funeral Home to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and they'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. The staff at Smith & Miller Funeral Home invites you to call them at any time of the day, any day of the week for immediate assistance. 678-901-1234. Smith & Miller Funeral Home, honoring life and celebrating memories.
Celebrations by the Cedartown Bulldog Band and the cheerleaders and the football team doing their post-game huddle as Cedartown wins tonight a score of 44-13 over the Dalton Catamounts. Cedartown goes to 8-0 on the season as Dalton goes to 0-8. Gonna have the interview here in just a moment. As soon as Coach gets done speaking to his guys down there. Here the Cedartown Bulldog Band continuing to perform down in their spot. We've lost our camera up top. We'll see if we can get it back here in just a minute. Cedartown winners tonight. There we go. It's back 44-13. One of y'all talk to me here. You're leaving me hanging. Somebody talk to me.
You got me?
Okay, I got you.
Okay, good. We're going to be talking to Coach Abrams in just a minute. I'm standing right here near the 50-yard line with a big red D on it, standing for those Dalton Catamounts. Listen,
and you got a good signal up here. So
you got it. You do have a good signal.
And face us as well when you're when you interviewing.
Okay, I will.
Face the home side.
Face you.
There's a lot of pretty long talk here by Coach Abrams here. And you know, a lot of good things happen tonight. I think a lot of things that need to be kind of straightened out next week when that juggernaut Cartersville comes into town.
Well, when you play a region game, of course, that brings all kinds of things. Here he is right here. Got him right here.
All right, let's go down the field, and Bill Lundy has Coach Abrams.
Okay, we're down here on the 50-yard line with Coach Abrams. And, Coach, first of all, a region game, so important to take care of business. What things do you take away from this very big victory?
A lot of things. You know, I don't think we played our best tonight, but we did come out and do some good things. We did a few things that we got to go clean up as usual. But this is a traditional school and a hard place to play. It's a great high school football atmosphere there, proud program, have a lot of respect for them, so we're just proud to come out with a victory.
Coach, we control the game almost like we always do, running the football, big pass play to Tay Harris. Can you take us through that play, because it seemed to have fooled everybody in the stadium?
Yeah, we just changed a little bit up there, so we were able to do that. And we had it there. I think they had a couple guys out in the secondary, so we were able to kind of take advantage of that.
We had some big plays by our guys that make big plays. talk about Tay Harris, and really especially number 8, DeMarcus Gardner. I just can't say enough good things about that young man.
Oh, yeah, DeMarcus, he takes the toss to the house early on. He made a great play over here.
He did.
On the pass that we kind of let get out on the scramble. He made a really good play on that one. Those are the guys that are supposed to make plays. They're supposed to be Power 4 football players.
Coach, anybody watching this game saw that we dominated the offensive line of scrimmage, but, Coach, our defense is a swarming, attacking, hitting defense.
Yeah, I mean, we had our moments tonight. We did some things defensively. We're not a little bit uncharacteristic as well. Turned some guys loose. I don't know that was our best performance in any phase of the game, honestly. It's also a credit to them. They did a good job game planning. Defensively, I feel like we tackled as well as we should have at times. We were able to hold them out of the end zone, except for the trick play right there after the turnover.
Coach, for just a moment, you mentioned it, the first thing you said, we're at Dalton, Georgia, at Harmon Field, with playing on the field named after one of the greatest coaches in high school football, Bill Chappell, good friends with Coach John Hill, and we're playing on a grass field, Coach. Have you got a sense of history here for being at this place, at this stadium?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I told our guys this week, both of us, their program and our program, are in the top 20 for all-time wins in the state, all classifications. So they're both proud traditional programs, and I do think this is a great high school atmosphere. I do think it is hard. I told them all week long it's hard to come up here and win, regardless of their record.
Bill Belichick and Nick Saban have a 24-hour rule. I don't think I've ever asked you that. Are you going to enjoy this for 24 hours, knowing, Coach, that next week we have the biggest game of the season?
Well, the biggest because it's the next game, but we're going to go about 12 hours maybe. We don't go 24. We don't have time to do that.
Well, Coach, good luck. A big victory. We took care of business. That's the most important thing we did. Have a safe trip home, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's Coach Abrams. Listen, what a game tonight. I really enjoyed this one. We had some big plays, and when Tay Harris hurdled the fella, took it in the end zone from 80 yards out, listen, that is just a real charge to see things like that. And, of course, you cannot beat DeMarcus Gardner. Well, here's my – we're down here with Tay. Tay, listen, first of all, I want to talk about the long touchdown pass. What was the call? What was the play? You were so wide open. All I was thinking, and you were thinking, catch a football.
Sir.
We
had great execution by our offensive line. We just coming in all week, just watching the secondary and just watching film. They play a lot of 2 high, 1 high, stuff like that. They give us a lot of cover 3. So we seen the safety coming down. Coach Abrams was like, about to give you the ball right here. Just pass it deep, just stick it on him, Isaiah. And great throw by my quarterback. So we just executed well and just touchdown.
Tay, on the 80-yard touchdown run, take us through that, because it looked like you had to hurdle a guy again. And I tell you, once you get through, nobody's going to catch you. Take us through that 80-yard touchdown run.
Like I said, we had great blocks up front. Fullback did a great job. We just got the right down blocks, and we just executed it well, just fitting the right guys, fitting our place, and me just making a play, just doing what's best for my team, so touchdown.
Tay, I don't know, I don't remember the last time you played on a grass field. It seemed like all the teams we play now have turf fields, but did it feel okay to you playing on a grass field?
It was definitely different.
It did, yeah.
It was a lot on our shins, our legs, and stuff like that. It was definitely different, coming out our breaks and stuff like that. But we were able to adapt to it and just get the job done.
I had a first game interview with you, and I said this, and I'm going to ask this question now. You guys are now 8-0. You're ranked at least number 6 in the state of Georgia. How far we can do a lot of good things. We got a lot of good things coming up. Confidence.
Confidence is key. We got a great senior class this year. A lot of things that we've been missing these past years. No discredit on anybody, but we just got a great senior class because we've been together since we were 4 or 5 or 6 years old. So we're just keeping that connection in, just having that great leadership, just practicing with intent. It's a lot. You got to come in there and just do the right things daily. Even it doesn't matter who you're playing. We just coming in doing the right things, just trying to police the locker room and stuff like that. Great teams are player led, so
you have to be in great shape to play both ways, offensively and defensively, and he made big plays both sides of the ball. That was really a big hit. And, they picked up the flag because that was an absolute clean hit. He was a runner with the ball, 4 steps in, nice play, and you're staying in shape to go both ways.
Yes, I am. Coach Abrams and Coach Worthington, really all of our staff, they stay on us all week. Make sure we're taking the right things in our body, not putting anything bad in our body, just taking the right steps. It's just through in and out the week, drinking the right stuff, weighing in, weighing out, stuff like that, feeding us the right food. So we're just doing what we're supposed to do on and off the field.
Big step tonight, 8-0. Congratulations, Tay. We're really looking forward to going back home and playing a game at home against the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes.
Yes, sir. Respect for that team. They're a great team.
Yes.
We're just going to come in and do what we're supposed to do, So we're not going to talk too much about that next week, but we're just going to come in and just do what we're supposed to do. So really, I
love you. God bless and good luck.
Yes, I appreciate you. Love y'all, too. Okay. Thank y'all.
That's Tay Harris, folks. Listen, great game from him. Just a great, I really feel the presence of being down here on this grass field, guys. It really does feel good, and especially the name Bill Chappell. I talked to a gentleman, a Dalton fan. He said Bill Chappell is 91 years old. He's not in the best of health, but he still loves these Dalton Catamounts. So hats off to Bill Chappell. Anybody listening that knows him, we have great respect for him. Guys, that's the story from down here with the Big D Dalton. We won the Big W, 44-13. Another victory, 8-0. We'll probably go to 6 or 5 in the state. And, guys, we are 7 days countdown to the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. Andrew, back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Bill. And, we're very much looking forward to that ball game next week. And we'll have it for you here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. So be sure you join us for that. For Bill on the sideline, for Joe, for Frank, and for Joseph on the camera, and our guys back at the studios, DJ and Sam. I'm Andrew Carter from the football field. Let's take it back to the studios at the Big AA for a little bit of our post-game report, some scores, and then we'll throw it over to the statewide scoreboard show. Guys, take it away.
Thank you, Andrew Carter. And once again, your final from Dalton tonight.